And we're back here once again with another episode of the MSK show, and this is going to be episode 382. So I hope you guys had a great day, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your week that is ahead of you. And in this episode of the MSK show, we are going to be EFAPing some of the Nick Fuentes versus Piers Morgan debate. Then we will also be EFAPing a video that literally exposes Piers Morgan for being an absolute worthless cuckold. I'm not gonna lie, I saw Myron Gaines EFAP that video, and I laughed so hard, and I will show you guys why I laughed so hard when we actually go over that video. And then if we have enough time, we're gonna EFAP Jody's Corner's the State of the DCU video he uploaded today. So you guys were probably wondering, this was probably gonna be a show we were supposed to have earlier tonight. I was supposed to do this with DK Bones, but he ended up telling me something privately, so that's why he's not able to come tonight. But Nate was just around to be my second option, and
I was literally laying in my bed with like no pants on when you texted me.
No pants on, thinking of me,
watching VTubers.
VTubers? Oh no!
No, dude. Some of them are based as shit.
Dude, I'll be honest, I can't get into VTubers. I've tried. It is just not my thing.
If I could get you into one, I'll give you my one recommendation. Chibi Doki. Fucking autistic as hell, plays horror games. It's some of the funniest shit you'll see.
Oh, gosh. So you guys always come to expect us to do like a topic within the MSK show. And the reason why we do that is because there are people that just will watch the show in its entirety. And I do thank you guys a lot for that, who watch the show in its entirety, or if you watch like a certain part of the show and you go from there, right? But we do topics in the show because that way that if you don't want to watch the show in more of a live streamed format, which it always will be, I can take the topic and essentially clip it out of the show and upload it as a regular video. That way you have the video format for the topic, and then you have the live stream. You can have them both, or you can choose one. I'm someone that I just like one. I'm just a guy that likes women. But if you guys like both, then again, you get to have those choices.
I wonder why they wouldn't want to watch the show.
I
could think of a couple reasons as to why, but I'm going to keep those to myself.
Also, I might be publishing my first short for the channel. I did recently create a TikTok, and I was actually kind of wanting to get into a phase of, you know what, maybe I should stop being a boomer. And I've talked about this for a long time. I'm just going to just go into the new phase of content creation. Dude, I'm going to be viral famous on TikTok for how insane I actually am. Insane, based, good looking, charismatic, rich, white, tall, good teeth, good hygiene, easy on the eyes.
I don't think TikTok is ready for the MSK show.
That shit's getting banned. I can't put that show up.
Imagine being so bad that even China's like, no.
So you're saying that if we play that yo sound effect whenever we talk about Shang-Chi, they're not gonna like that?
I don't know. Do they even give a fuck about Shang-Chi?
Actually, no. That's a movie from their country.
But we made this movie for you. I don't care. I don't care.
It's crazy how people don't actually know. Like, there's this weird notion that Asians aren't racist when they're
some of the most racist motherfuckers on planet Earth.
And the different subsections too. Like, guys, Japanese people don't like Chinese people, and they all don't like Korean people. Like, Koreans don't like them.
Like I've talked to some of my friends about this. Like, I swear there's like a committee of Asian trolls out there somewhere just sitting at a table stroking their beards going, how can we fuck with the white and the black men today? And dude, like, if you want to see some of the most racist shit, just look at like crazy restaurants that were made by Asians. Some of the fucking places that they call these things is just ridiculous. Like, there's one called the Cum Den. I think there's another one I saw. It's literally called Bishnya. but when you look at the wording, it spells out It's like they knew what they were fucking doing. Like, come on.
Dude, I know you're not involved in League or anything, but there was a narrative in League that because the Koreans are the best at League, there was this narrative that they were the nicest people ever. They were humble. This is crazy. This is insane. You won't believe this. The community actually believe they don't talk shit about people. They don't talk shit to each other. They don't have any drama within these teams. I'm like,
bullshit.
I'm like, what world do you live in where the best people at doing this best thing in this game aren't like the most competitive people and they have issues with each other? What is it? Just because you can't understand them, that doesn't mean they don't do basic human things. Everybody gossips about each other. Everybody talks shit about each other. You can't understand them because they're speaking fucking Korean.
And didn't their whole nation get split into two different nations just because they couldn't get the fuck along? It's your new favorite button, isn't it?
Love that
Cocoon punch.
And
oh my god, man! I need to get the Falcon kick one because that's what Piers Morgan got. You got a Falcon kick. Oh my god!
No, you need the fatality from Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, it's so cringe how people just think that like Asian people are some of the most peaceful people, and to some degree that is true. It is true to some degree, but this notion that they don't gossip and they're all just super humble is such a lie. Whoever told you that is lying to you. You guys are watching way too much fucking anime. Like, bruh.
I mean, most of those Asian countries, with like maybe the exception of South Korea, and maybe Japan, all of them are run by fascist dictators, man. So of course there's no drama, because if you cause drama, they're just gonna kill you. I don't know if you'd survive a work camp, MSK.
I wouldn't. Yeah, they literally don't, like, people are so dumb. Like, the biggest type of controversy most people experience when you kind of go into this kind of thing is, like, I would say anime. Like, people know that there's a little bit of drama when it comes to anime, like manga creators and stuff like that. Like, I want people to understand, if you think the Dragon Ball creator didn't have an ego, you're an idiot. He quite literally created one of the best things on this planet. You don't think he doesn't have an ego? Are you stupid? Every famous person ever has an ego. I've never met one that doesn't. The only one that kind of doesn't have one is Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, look at James Cameron. That's why we're getting 3 Avatar films now.
I usually don't laugh at these things out loud, but I remember when he had this quote about Avatar 3 where he was like, if that thing fails in the box office, I'm just gonna finish it in a book. Unironically. That man ain't writing shit.
Could you imagine? Because he's already been talking about, oh yeah, we're gonna get like 7 Avatar films. The third one just bombs, and he adapts the rest of them into fucking novels.
I wasn't trying to. I know it sounds so fucked up. He was like, if this one bombs, I'm finishing I'm doing the 4th one in a book. Yeah.
Does James Cameron even write books?
That's the funniest part. We know he wouldn't write that shit. He's about to hire some Indian on Fiverr to write that shit for him.
Come again.
He hires a scam department to write his novels.
Bro has like a ghostwriter or some shit. He can't write that shit himself. This man is out here like, being in submarines and going deep into Earth. No, pause.
Thank you. Come again.
Oh shit.
I enjoy that Avatar tries to paint the humans as the bad guys when they've been bent over backwards to get these blue fucks to move trees and the Earth is gonna die.
Sounds familiar, huh?
Oh, that's what Indians do. They have their bungalows and shit. They don't they do like that shit where they hey over some like fire or some shit dancing.
Yeah,
I don't know what they do.
Yes, MSK. It's called a spiritual dance, motherfucker.
Out here chimping out like that, bro.
I don't think any of them were making that noise. I'm just saying.
You would never know. Dude,
Hey,
I watched Pocahontas. I know how they do it.
I watched 12 Years a Slave, so
Toys a Slave. That's a great movie. Great movie. Quality.
Is that the sound you make when you're passing kidney stones? What the fuck? What was that? You stick your head out the window and make that noise to the entire world when you wake up.
Dude, you know that thing we were talking about, the Boondocks? That because they have the Boondocks 24/7 stream that it plays all the episodes. So they played the one about that prison, but the fucking Chris Hansen dude. Remember the part that everyone remembers the Booty Warrior. Remember the part where that one black guy's like, "Man, I raped this dude, but I didn't kiss him, but that sure felt good." What the fuck?
He's like, I didn't kiss him, so that doesn't make me gay. I'm like, what?
Oh God.
Oh, like when he tells Uncle Ruckus, "Hey, don't think you too fat and old and ugly to get raped, motherfucker."
He's like, all right, mister, I'll sit down. Holy shit. Imagine that. That's the only character in the series to make Uncle Ruckus go, all right, I'm good.
All right, I'm good.
Oh, dude, remember the episode? You know, so after that guy who was trying to buy that little girl for a pony, the episode after that. No, it was that episode. Remember? Oh, shit. The police just started shooting at Uncle Ruckus.
I remember when he I remember when he went to heaven and he was white. Oh, Jesus.
Holy Jesus Christ, dude. All right. Okay, so tonight, if you guys were expecting us to do a video in any of these EFAPs we're gonna do, no, it's not gonna happen. Probably because I just don't feel like doing the video. I just kind of like would go through the videos and EFAP them. That's it. It's fine. So if you guys are gonna rewatch this episode, there's no video. It's just gonna be just us going over them. So you're like, MSK, can you put timestamps? No, fuck you. Go to hell.
It's gonna be us watching it and basically just laughing at how much of a boomer Piers Morgan is. I'm sorry. Like I've already seen bits and pieces of this, and the whole thing literally is just Piers overreacting to everything Nick says, and Nick just staring at him through the camera with the biggest smug look on his face because he knows he's got Piers right where he fucking wants him.
Oh God. Also, I did figure out what ended up happening. So I know Miss Sparkles, who we don't listen to her opinions because she's just a woman and their opinions are usually just fucking worthless.
She friended me on Facebook. I didn't even know who she was until I saw that she was friends with you. I was like, oh, wait a minute. I know this.
Pretty sure you can do better than that. Delete that shit. You know that dude, I need to get that as a clip. Rafiki yeeting Simba. It's the circle of yeet. God, bad. Oh, there's another one I need for the clips. Did you ever play the Spider-Man 3 movie tie-in game?
I did.
Remember?
Is it? Wait a minute. Is it the one at the beginning where he face plants and she's like, "I'm going to die"?
Quite literally might be the funniest thing I ever laughed at a video game.
Dude, all of the quick time events are like that in that game. Like if you fail anything, like it's just comedy.
In the subway, if you fail, you get dude just face plants into like a giant railing. You're dead.
You're fighting the lizard and you tap the wrong button, he just eats your fucking face.
Goodness gracious. Also, the reason why I'm going to be publishing shorts, because, you know, I feel like that's just the way that media is going. People just, you know, are going to be doom scrolling on their phone. Will I ever finally just upload a TikTok? Honestly, I created an account. It's done. I fully got everything ready.
I still don't think TikTok is ready for the MSK show, buddy.
I just think, you know, there's, with all these different avenues now, you have to reach an audience, you know, in the way that they're going to consume content. Now, does that mean I'm going to be doing like the vertical streaming that streamer does? No, I'm not doing that shit. I don't care for that, honestly.
You're not that cringe. Come on.
Yeah, I'm just not a loser, honestly. But, you know, if people consume content through doom scrolling, I might as, if you can't beat them, join them. That's the motto they used to have back when I was a kid. So
doom scrolling has got me so close to deleting Facebook. because anytime I get on Facebook now, like all my reels are nothing but World War III bullshit.
Oh, mine are funny as fuck, dude.
And
Reels and shit.
I'm getting a lot more Islamic propaganda showing up on the timeline. I'm like, what the fuck is all of this?
I truly will never understand why people. I just don't get it at this point.
And people question why, and people question me on why I don't ever leave my house. It's because people are crazy.
Like, unless I'm going to the store or the gym, or I'm walking to the bus stop. That's it. The only reason I ever go outside.
I think when I was reviewing movies, I think I only left to go review movies. Now I might get out of a movie and maybe walk across the street to there's a little burger place by the movie theater. So I might walk over there and like get something to eat. But if I wasn't doing that, I just get back in my car and go the fuck home.
Yeah, we got we have a little diner right there that's like 5 minutes from my house. Man, that food is so good. $10.99 for a nice big burger and some fries. That shit is amazing. And it's not it's those fat, crinkly fries. Oh my god, they're so good. Oh, those are amazing. Best fries ever when they're hot. It's like when I put my hot cock in my wife's mouth and she just sucked on it, you know?
We almost made it 20 minutes without you making it weird and gay.
You mean weird and hoy?
No, just no.
Nate, I thought you were fun. Don't be that way. Don't be that way. God damn it. Now I'm doing it. Fuck.
Oh dear God. Now, have you been getting the ones I've been sending you that are like this? These are funny as shit.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm about to clip this and use this for an actual clip. Anytime you see a girl with this haircut, blue hair, pink hair in Starbucks, this is what you should do.
Would you like to cook your coffee?
How dare you? I am a vegan, gender fluid, queer
Get the fuck out of here and keep that shit in California, you pronoun-loving retard.
Have you seen the one I sent you? It's the black woman in KFC.
Oh God. It's that. Did you send me that one today?
I might have sent it either yesterday or the day before, but she's like freaking out because they don't take EBT.
Oh God. Oh yeah. Okay. That one. She was like, how dare you not take my EBT? Oh God. Wait. Did you send it yesterday or today?
It was either yesterday. It was either yesterday or the day before.
Let me see. Let me see.
I know anytime I see something like this that's along those lines, I immediately send it to you just because I know you'd get a kick out of it.
Oh my God. This is the shit. I'm sorry if this humor people don't like it. I don't care. This shit is so fucking funny.
What can I get you, ma'am?
My pronouns are they/them, and I'll take a venti oat milk, sugar-free vanilla, extra foam, upside-down caramel macchiato.
Fuck out of here.
Keep that shit in California.
You see, I approve of AI for that kind of content.
Only for, yeah. Bro. I like how Jesus Christ. Bigfoot is amazing. AI Sasquatch is the best. All right, last one, then we'll get to the videos.
A psychology lesson.
Before we start, I want to let everyone here know that I am a non-binary, trans-masculine, disabled woman.
The class, come back when you're normal.
Come back when you're normal.
Oh, shit. Oh.
It's just the immediate glass shattering.
Oh.
It's because you already know that because you already know someone out there has thought about doing something like that.
Oh my God. Oh what
Jesus.
the fuck? Oh God. I found the Bigfoot USA.
All right,
all right. Last one. Last one. Then we're, and then we'll go.
Yep. This is the one.
Oh my God. Oh my Jesus. Oh yeah. Oh, any girl. Okay, so people say that's a red flag. So for black women and black people, I never wore that because I'm not a loser. But you wear
red
that
flag. That's a red do-rag.
So that's actually a shower cap that. Okay, so if you are black, people wear those because if you get your hair done, and you use like grease and shit, if you don't wear that, exposing it to the sun will really damage your hair. So that's not bad. That's fine. But it's because black women are bald-headed, fucking ugly chimps.
All right, your total is $143.99 for the big family combo.
Here you go. I just got my EBT.
We have a sign here, no EBT accepted.
Excuse me. First of all, don't be yelling at me. You telling me because I'm black?
Fuck out of here. All right, your total.
I think what's even more shocking about that one is $143.99.
Oh, I should have nothing.
I love how she just teleported behind the counter.
She became Goku or something.
I'm about to hook up with this chick, and she keeps wanting me to eat her out. Kind of a weird request, but here goes. That went pretty well. I did get pretty.
Good Lord. You probably can't show that. Can't do that one. That's glorifying murder. Can't do that one.
I thought it was glorifying bestiality for a second.
Oh, shit.
I was like, what's going on?
Before we start, my pronouns are Z, Zer, Ford, Ford Mustang, Cheese, Cheeseburger, and Unicorn, Unicorn Self.
Get the fuck out of here. I'm not a psychiatrist.
Cheeseburger, Ford Mustang.
Oh, fuck.
These videos are healing the world.
Oh, my God. This is
Oh,
the best shit ever. Oh, what was the one where he said,
A woman I slept with told me I had the biggest penis she'd ever seen. Turned out she was blind. She was on my leg.
there was one. There was one where he said to the other gorilla, "What do a white man and a black man have in common? Both of them don't want to take care of a black kid."
Orange says, personally, I'm fine if this is the whole night.
I wish,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
people are coming here for a show, so we got to do that. All right, so let's start the general EFAP of a portion of the Nick Fuentes versus Piers Morgan debate. So I knew Piers Morgan from America's Got Talent when he was a judge with Sharon Osbourne and Howard Stern and Howie Mandel. And then he left that show, which he made a lot of money from. Good Lord, TV back in the day was fucking lucrative as fuck.
Yeah,
He was always a journalist, and he went more to the uncensored route for his YouTube channel because he is just, it's an odd guy. So like he knows what people are doing is wrong, but he'll still advocate for it in odd ways. Like during this debate, he was kind of like getting on Nick Fuentes for not getting laid, but he said he's a Catholic, and it's like, isn't that something that a lot of people have been preaching now? Not having sex before marriage and abstaining and controlling your sexual urges.
Rules for thee, but not for me.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy? There's actually a scripture in the Bible. I forget where it's from, but I know it for sure. Like God doesn't like hot and cold. He will spit you out. He's not like lukewarm. It's not a thing.
I know there's another one that says something about flee from sexual immorality or something like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And he also says in this debate, I watched it, the entirety of it, word for word, he says, I'm a Catholic, but I don't agree with everything the Catholic Church does. Well, wouldn't that make you a lukewarm Christian?
Yeah, it would.
Literally what a lukewarm Christian is. You take parts that you like, take part that you don't like, and you discard what you don't like. That's not how it's supposed to be.
We call that heresy. No, just kidding.
Oh, God.
Sorry.
So we have all of this. So he went from America's Got Talent to the journalist route, his YouTube channel, his show, Piers Morgan Uncensored. It can be either like the best thing ever or what's the worst thing ever. It's always, I would say it's always pretty entertaining to a certain degree, I'll say. But he chooses weird sides to plant his flag, actually. It's just odd. I don't think he's a truly terrible person. I just think he's a little misguided on how the world is today.
I think he's a little idiotic, a bit misinformed. I mean,
Isn't that people from Europe in general?
I remember watching this watching a little bit of this with some friends of ours, and I told them, I was like, my cousin told me something a couple weeks ago. He's like, the world is finally going to heal one day when all of these out of touch boomers just magically kick rocks all at the same time. That includes Piers Morgan. Because I'm telling you, like, some of the shit that he says to Nick in this whole interview, it's like, dude, do you not know humor or what being facetious means? Like, because he goes after Nick like a grandfather looking down at their looking down on their grandson. Like, son, how dare you say that? Like, how dare you do that? You should be better. And the whole time, Nick is just staring at him like, yep, I got you right where I want you, you boomer fuck.
Yeah, like, even for me, I'm not like a Nick Fuentes guy. Like, it's weird.
I'm not either.
Like, someone at my job who was like, hey, do you watch Nick Fuentes? I was like, not really. Sometimes I told him I follow him on Twitter, but that's pretty much it. But he's like, you sound just like him. I was like, that must be a compliment. Well, that must be a compliment or a backhanded insult. Like, I don't know. Nick Fuentes is actually pretty famous for a lot of people, so I guess. But he was on Candace Owens' show. He was on Steven Crowder recently. He was also on Tucker Carlson's show. Tucker Carlson interview he had with him probably got the most pushback because Tucker really didn't press him on anything. Like, Nick straight up says he idolizes Joseph Stalin. Now, was that in the same vein where he was handling himself on this interview? I mean, I don't know. I mean, he did say that. He did say he idolizes Joseph Stalin, but I don't know if this guy's doing it all for performative theatrics, like Piers said throughout their interview, or does he actually mean what he's saying? I don't know, honestly.
Well, whatever he's doing, it's working for him.
That is true. Whatever it is, he's working.
He's made a career out of it, and you know what? Idiots like Piers Morgan keep buying into it.
Crazy, But and the thing is, I don't agree with everything Nick Fuentes says.
Well, fuck
I do agree with what he said about black people, though. Like, people have.
Oh dear God.
People have generally negative opinions about black people because they've had negative interactions with black people. And it's not just one, a lot of them, right? Like, when people say that black people are this super innocent group that doesn't do anything, that's just not true. That's just not true.
Literally watch any kind of body cam footage on YouTube and tell me otherwise. I'm sorry if that sounds horrible, but it's just true.
Yeah. What happens with black people when they get any type of money? They move out of the hood, away from blacks.
Now, I will say, as opposed to what MSK is saying, personally, I know it's not all of them. He will swear up and down that it is all of them.
Man, per capita, 50% of crime, statistics, but it's okay. It's okay. But I will say this, most of those bad black people do make the good ones look horrible. Because people will say, well, the good ones aren't calling the bad ones. They do, but the black ones only be the ones that get the attention, so it doesn't matter if you call them out, honestly.
Well, that's any group, man. I know plenty of black people that don't like white people just because they've had a lot of bad experiences dealing with white people. It could be anybody.
Yeah.
Why did that go twice? What the fuck?
Yeah. So there's timestamps here. We're going to start from this one. Nick Fuentes slamming women. You're fat and you All right.
Jesus.
Good Lord. Okay, so before we do that one,
in the United Kingdom.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay, good. No, we'll start. We just want to make sure because, didn't want any slight echoing or anything. I know Miss Sparkles told me that on the Cloud9 podcast, but I think she had some bad audio equipment because I watched it back. It was fine. So, that's why I say never trust women.
You've talked.
Never trust women. All right. Do you want it full screen or is this fine?
I mean, whatever works for you.
That makes me look too... Yeah, fuck it. Whatever.
About this, you're talking about.
Are we done talking about why genocide?
Well, no, I'm coming to the same part because you seem very resistant to the idea of marriage. You've never got married. You've talked very scathingly about henpecked husbands. Just take a look.
That's true. Guys get to a certain age and they're like, you know what? Women suck. Like, they're talking too much.
This is all facts. I don't know what's the problem with this.
I want to point out something that I've noticed a lot from Piers is he interrupts the shit out of everybody. Have you ever noticed that?
He did it today on the show he had with Candace Owens, but Candace Owens is black, so I would say she deserves it, honestly. You know?
It's like anyone. It's like anytime someone starts to try and make a point over him, he just tries to derail their whole speaking point by just interrupting them.
Mhm.
It's like, dude, like, let them fucking finish. You brought them on for a debate, a talk. Like, let them get their point out and then retort. You fucking dick.
And what a lot of people don't actually get is a lot of men now are realizing this. Marriage is not worth it to a certain extent, that you could literally have all this shit you worked your entire life for. You get married, and one day the woman goes, you know what? I actually always kind of secretly hated you. Your brother's dick was bigger, and I've been actually sleeping with him. Fuck you. I'm taking half of your shit, and I'm getting child support.
Nick is talking about women in this clip. He's not talking about marriage. It just depends on the woman. I mean, is it true that I think standards for women have definitely gone down in the past like decade, you know, especially where we are in like current 2025 going into 2026? Fuck yeah. Especially from like, you know, my generation going into yours. I mean, the dating pool is not great. Like the amount of wifey material that you could probably find it's very rare. It's like trying to find a diamond in a sea of dog shit.
Yeah. Yeah. What was that saying that one guy had on Quora? I think Quora is way better than Reddit. Quora is so cool. When that guy was like, he doesn't date women anymore.
Yeah.
He'll just sleep with them once in a while. He said the juice is not worth the squeeze. And it's not. Like,
well,
it's not.
Well, and I mean, he's right from a standpoint of, you know, there comes a point where, you know, let's say for me personally, maybe 30, 35 or something like that. If I still haven't found somebody by then, it's like, all right, you know what? I'm probably just not going to find anyone at this point because, you know, I mean, I've dated plenty of girls, you know, there've been like 2 or 3 that I thought were going to be the ones, and turns out they weren't. So there just comes a point where you're like, okay, well, what am I doing wrong? Or, you know, am I just wasting my time by doing this when I could be bettering myself and like, you know, just, you know, working on my own life? I don't know. I feel like everything's kind of preordained a little bit. Like, you know, I still feel like there's somebody out there for everybody, but
yeah,
you just got to be willing to deal with all the dog shit to find that diamond.
I think the guys that are married that do truly love their wives and they don't like cuck them at all, you guys found like literal diamonds in the rough.
Yep.
You know, like because
that's
married,
why that
married guys think this. Married guys go, well, that kind of woman's out there. No. You found like a diamond in a sea of shit.
Yeah, that's why I keep telling my cousin if he fucks up his marriage, I'm gonna kill him.
Oh god, in Minecraft.
In Minecraft.
You're not hot anymore. Like, you're fat, you're chubby, you're not as hot as you think you are. You fucking talk too much, you're a bitch.
So sounds like things I'd say. Yes, these are all true. And not only that, women are always ragging on dudes about egos. Women egos are out of fucking control. Women egos are disgusting. At my job, they literally hired like women that are like basically fresh out of high school, 18, 19 years old. Their egos are fucking horrible.
Well, that's because they don't have any life experience yet.
Oh,
and
it's only going to get worse when they get more.
And the sad thing is they've been fed a bunch of lies about how reality really is. So once they start to realize that reality is not the fantasy that they thought it was, their entire world is going to come crashing down.
Yeah. So Orange Avenger also says right here, yeah, dude, had to dig through literally mountains of shit women to find mine. Yeah, and it's like, I would say like Nate's parents' generation, like their mindset would be, no, honey, there's a bunch of those women like your mom out there. No, there's not. The people that are like your guys' moms are like rare to find. Or sorry, qualities like your mother. Like she loves your significant other. She cooks, she cleans, she's loving, she's just the most awesome person ever that you would like to spend your rest of your life with. That person is rare to find. I don't know why people are deluding themselves otherwise. Quite literally, people are not getting married. So they obviously don't think women like that exist anymore, or at least in mass, actually, you know?
You just got to look in the right place. You can't keep...
Sorry. I always say not like your mom. I'm qualities of your mom you admire. The qualities of your mom you admire, you know?
My mom would kick my ass just for fucking up, dude. I want that's the kind of woman I want. I want a woman that can just kick my ass whenever she feels like it.
They do exist in different countries. They do. They have more of a traditional wife sense. Now, I've said this too. Traditional.
I'm going to India.
Man, that place is gonna fucking stink, dude.
Thank you. Come again.
Have you seen?
Obviously,
some
get
of
to
the
the praise and
beauty
misogyny
queens,
part
man?
of that a little later, but I'm just curious.
This is my thing. This kind of thing. I don't even hate Pierce. I like you, dude. But when you say things like that, this is the misogyny part. How is that misogyny? How is that someone being like, I don't like these qualities in women? How does that mean someone hates them? That's just general criticism. I guarantee if Nick said that about dudes, people go, bro, high five, man. You're right. Dudes are dumb. It's only when you criticize women, people get bent out of shape. You said that about guys, it's totally fine. Fair game.
Look at how Nick is looking at him right now. He's like, motherfucker, be for real. Like, come on. you know what? You know I'm not lying.
This is terrible genocide going on of white people. On the other hand, you want people effectively to stop going near women because they all turn out to be so ghastly. So they shouldn't presumably procreate. So how does that?
Dude, that would happen. Women have so much access to dudes, they'll be able to have kids for as long as human history.
That work. I mean, aren't you with your rhetoric actively encouraging men not to associate with these ghastly women, therefore not have any more children, therefore you are contributing?
Oh, how dare Nick and a bunch of these other men out here not want to? How dare Nick and all these other men not wanting to interact with a bunch of women that, just want to leech off of them? Come on.
Also, the other thing, who would want to actually, if you talk to these women, I swear people have this weird perception of what women are these days. Actually speak to them. I do. They come to my job every day.
I'm not saying
I work with them every day. They are not. It's this. That's why I said women are just overrated. Like, if dudes stop thinking with their fucking dick for like any second of the day, you're only doing this because you want to bang them. You don't actually think they're good either. Because when you ask these dudes, would you take that girl home to your mother or marry them? No. You clearly don't think she's worth it based off what you're saying.
Well, it's like I pointed out earlier. I mean, I'm not going to go to the ghetto and get the most ratchet, foul-mouthed fucking bitch I can find on the block and marry her. That's just ridiculous. Why? Because she's going to ruin my fucking life. And on top of that, she's probably going to divorce me, run off with somebody else, and take half of everything I fucking have, even though she didn't work for any of it.
Yeah.
I mean,
some people say for your thing, some people say sign a prenup, right? But the thing is, the reason why people haven't been signing prenups or because to get to that point where you're getting divorced, they're so in love, they think that girl's not going to do anything to them. They think they're going to be with her forever. They don't sign a prenup, and then they're screwed, right?
I think my cousin signed a prenup before he got married.
Good. And I'm not saying you should sign that with the intention of you think the marriage isn't going to last. No, that's just to protect you, just in case it does. Guys, quite literally, one day a woman will absolutely just love and adore you. The next hour, she could be like, "Fuck you, I hate you, go die." What the fuck?
It's like, okay, baby, you take the dog. I'm gonna take my Funko Pops and I'm gonna go. Have a nice life.
Did you what that AI Sasquatch did? Fuck out of here.
Come back when you're normal.
Oh God, man.
Putting Nick Fuentes to the diminishing white population. I'm confused.
No, Chevrolet. Okay, I like you, Chevrolet. Okay, your cars are cool. I like you.
No.
Chevy Camaro, my dream car. Michael Bay for life.
I've seen a lot of broken down Chevys on the side of the road, MSK.
That's Toyota. You mean Toyota is broken down?
No,
I tell my followers to get married all the time. I tell them that it's best for everybody to get married. And I think that's the only way that you can have sex. I think that's the only licit way as a Catholic, as you know, to have sex is within marriage.
Why don't you get married?
Well, Piers, that's pretty hard to do. I always say it's easy to get married. Actually, no, it's actually pretty hard to get married, and it's actually costs a lot of money to get divorced. I know
Piers probably hasn't had his dick sucked in like 30 years.
Oh, we'll be covering that. Don't worry.
Go out and get married, motherfucker. You haven't been out here looking to marry anybody, like I said, for about 30 years. You know nothing about how modern women think and act in this day and age, buddy.
I'll get married later. It's been difficult for me because people are shooting at me at my house. I don't know that I
Oh yeah,
and
that's
have
right
kids and a
too.
wife.
Yeah.
My wife would be screaming about that. Me, I have to be able to take risks and be able to say these things. It's difficult to bring a family into a life that's like that. But for my followers, I tell them to get married. But what's happening with women?
You literally just
an
told your
observation.
followers. Hang on, in that clip, you literally told followers, women, they get old, they get fat.
That's true.
I mean, women don't age like men do.
That's quite literally a scientific fact. That's just what.
I mean, take care of yourself, yes, but
Obviously,
I mean, everyone gets old and everybody ages out of their younger looks. That's part of aging.
Yeah. I mean, I think I'll be honest here, I think white women actually age the worst. If you're going by women that age, I think it goes white women, black women, Hispanic women.
Yeah,
I think Asian women age the best.
Well, they get wiser, I think. Or is that a stereotype? Shit,
Wiser and more ran through.
They get ugly. They get very annoying. So where's the incentive to get married to women? There isn't one. You're actively telling them
You're
the opposite.
You're extrapolating a lot.
Just
We can
quoting
complain.
Just quoting you back yourself again.
No, but you're extrapolating and saying, well, you say women are annoying, so therefore, what's the incentive? We have to do it in spite of the fact that they are annoying. We have to do it in spite of the fact that they talk too much. We can get them to lose weight. We can put them on peptides. We can get them to the promised land. But it could be.
Do you think this view of women may be why none of them want to go near you?
Oh, you should see my DMs. It is quite the opposite.
Nick, those are trans women. Those are dudes with dicks.
They're called the Groybettes, and I'm actually batting them away. Granted,
no, Nick, you're batting away trans women. No, dude.
You're not supposed to be batting with other men, dude. That's bad for your image.
Oh God!
Not all of them are attractive. Some of them are attractive.
Are you actually?
Look,
Just to clear up one of the many theories about you. I've no idea what the answer is, and you haven't got to answer. But are you actually attracted to women?
I am.
I think he did with his eyebrows before he answered. Oh God! Oh shit!
Attracted to women.
You're not gay.
What the fuck?
Even if he was, why do you fucking care? Why does look at Pierce's face? Why does he look so angry? Like he looks so pissed for no reason.
I'm just saying. I'm not saying Nick is gay, but he answered that in a weird like. I should think about this. Most dudes go, "No, I'm not gay." That's it. It's just it's a instant no. That's how it goes. He's like, if you guys replay this back and you look at his face and what his eyes and his eyebrows do, oh my God, this shit is coming.
No, but I will say that women are very difficult to be around.
Okay.
So
they are. I hate when people say women are just the nicest, sweetest things ever. If you live in La La Land, sure.
Well, once again, MSK, don't approach trash women, and you won't have that experience.
Hey, another man's trash is another man's treasure. It's a
stop approaching trash women, you fucker.
There's that.
And do you think they should have the right to vote?
No.
I do not.
Repeal the 19th.
They should stay at home.
Okay, this is my opinion about this.
You paused perfectly.
Current day and age, I think women need to have their own job. Shit's expensive. I've always been this guy. I don't care if she works. I know other guys will disagree with me. I don't care. I would like if you have your own fucking money.
I mean,
that's just how I've always been. That's just me personally.
I mean, if you work a job where you are definitely the breadwinner and you're making a majority of the income and you're able to afford to work and, the wife stay at home with the kids and not have to lift a finger, cool. I mean, it was like that for a very long time until we got into, the 21st century and everything just started being really fucking expensive.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, most people these days can't survive on their own unless they got another source of income.
Yeah. I think a lot of guys don't understand this in these times. Like, yes, in an ideal world, I would want her to stay home with the kids, obviously. But we don't live in that kind of time period where things are cheap enough for me to do that.
This isn't post World War II,
1970 economy.
Yeah, no, it's not. I mean, back then, you could definitely make it work. And it did work.
Yeah, because guys had factory jobs, but the factory jobs have all left. So we don't have that anymore.
And they're being
manufacturing. Good Lord, man. fucking
Pretty s-
importing and shit.
Pretty soon they're going to replace me with a fucking robot that'll load the trucks for them. I'll be out of a fucking job.
Like I get why her working isn't ideal because you don't have one parent home with the kids. They're at daycare or they're, you have a babysitter. I get it. But that's the kind of thing where it's like that's the time period we're in. We have to adjust to the time period we're in. I would prefer if she stayed at home, right? Take care of the kids. Now, if the kids are like
you just don't want her meeting other men.
She doesn't need to. I should be the only man she has eyes on. Just pointing out. But I will say, if the kids are like teenagers and she's kind of done with raising the kids, I know you're not ever done raising them. I get it. It's a saying, right? I don't mind her getting a job. Like, I think it just depends on what you do for work and if you can afford everything. If you're cool with that, sure. But this notion that women shouldn't work because I'm going to do everything, I don't think that's a financially good decision for everybody. I don't think everyone can actually have that. It's just not possible. It just times are too tough for a one paycheck household.
If I only make $1,200 every 2 weeks and my rent is like $1,700 a month, like I'm sorry, like I can't afford to do that. I can't. That's why I live in a tiny house for $500 a month.
Hey, if once that little guy starts speaking and walking, he's out, man. That's how they can go live on their own. Good Lord.
Yeah, absolutely.
So basically, you're just a misogynist old dinosaur, aren't you? For a young guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I know I'm the boomer. I know I'm the boomer here, but actually, you're a 27-year-old.
Hey, you said it, not us.
In their 20s. All women.
I am.
All women are annoying.
True.
All women
I'm a
grow
fossil.
old. They all get fat.
True.
Says the guy. Have you ever had sex?
I thought you were a Catholic, Piers. Are you advocating for premarital sex?
Also,
you're not supposed to do that as a Christian.
Also, I want you to notice this. He's been trying to bait him this whole time with these fucking questions, and Nick has not been giving him the responses that he thought he was going to get. So now he's resorting to that tactic of, well, now I'm just going to insult you and try to get you riled up.
So,
and it's not working.
Weird. From this position, when you say you're a Catholic, and he has said, I don't believe in everything the Catholic Church does, but oh my God, does it make you a fucking Christian?
No, you don't get to pick and choose what you think is appropriate out of the holy book. God's word is God's word, motherfucker. You ain't changing that.
He literally said that in this word for word. I'm not making that up. I know people have heard that. Like, this is why I think a lot of Christians are bullshitting. It's like they take what they want and everything else doesn't, and cherry pick at things that don't matter to them and do matter. You can't do that. Not all it is.
No, absolutely not.
Wow. Says the guy who's never got laid.
How do you know that?
That's the thing, though. You boom.
This is so cringe. This man is advocating someone have premarital sex as a Catholic when the stance from them is like abstain from sex, control yourself, wait for the right woman.
Orange Avenger says I could feel Piers' vagina puckering up.
It's
you think you're an expert in women?
Free love.
Given you've never got laid?
Yeah, we are going back to the Stone Age. You're absolutely right. This, you're talking about empathy and your kids are empathetic and they would never laugh at a joke about the Holocaust and you're a misogynist. You're a simp yourself. You're totally henpecked. That's the problem. So we are going back to the way
another clip of yours about women.
A lot of women want to be raped.
I can't play that. I'm going to that one, no. I'm going to fast forward on that one.
You think women?
No, hold on. Pause. Pause. I've seen that full clip, and it's not what it sounds like. Basically, that whole segment amounts to women have these fucking fantasies about just really fucked up shit happening to them.
Oh God. Yeah. So I remember what this was. So basically, that clip is a little bit out of context. Women read the most smuttiest dog shit ever.
Shout out to Theo Snodgrass and Touchgrass, but he's got a point when he says that literally all the books that are written for women these days, it's all porn. It's all smut.
Yeah. So the romance fantasy novels are all just girls going after 6 foot tall dudes, 6 packs, having those disgusting sexual fantasies about them, which girls have for me, obviously, but
Orange, look at these two. Look at Nick and then look at Piers. The reason he's so mad is because he's not getting the reaction out of Nick that he thought he was going to.
Oh,
He's fucking
Lord.
coping and seething right now.
oh my God.
Yeah, and it's very disturbing.
Yeah, so when Piers said, just because I watched this, when Piers said you went, so you think women want to get the shit beat out of them? Women like getting choked in bed.
I've choked a woman in bed.
In Minecraft.
You think your views on women might change if you actually ever had a relationship with one or had sex and actually had a proper relationship? I mean, people say the reason you're so angry about women is you're basically an incel.
Once again,
I'm not
petty
angry
insult,
about
petty insult, petty insult.
Yeah. Also, a lot of guys have had sex with girls and they still feel that they're fucking not worth it. Just because you have sex with a girl doesn't automatically mean you're like, man, I just now worship women. And if you do that, you were never having sex with women. You're a soy boy. That's what that is.
Well, yeah. If I go deep inside and it feels like I'm grinding in between the Grand Canyon, it's not a very pleasant experience. Just saying.
You sound very angry. You sound very, very angry about women.
Oh, that's truth.
The only one angry right now is you.
If people don't have to accept truth in front of them. They can keep deflecting as much as they like, but that's what it is.
This is just projection. He's like, you sound angry. The only one angry right now is you. Like, look at him and look at you.
I'm passionate. It's an issue.
You're
I'm
not
passionate
passionate.
about.
You're sounding very bitter about women, as if women have done a terrible disservice to you. But when you don't have
boss,
relationships,
once
you
again,
don't have sex.
look at Nick. He is just he's got Piers right where he wants him, man. He's got this old boomer ass coping and seething so hard.
Oh God, man. This notion that women are so innocent and sweet and they don't do anything bad. Oh, Piers, my guy. God.
They're just sweet little angels sent down from heaven to grace us men.
You ever heard of the story, guys, called Lady Macbeth? Look up that story. You will be astonished at how women actually act.
And are they doing these terrible things to you that's made you so hateful towards women? I'm really curious.
Was that? I don't think that was a hateful clip. I think I was laughing. I said they want men to beat the shit out of them, and that's just true. I mean, when you look at the state of modern women, all they do is lay in their bed, doom scroll. They're chilling out. They're getting a little fat. It is what it is, but they're getting a little heavy. And any guy that is playing the field these days will tell you that. I mean, and I know a lot of the Chads. I am an incel. I'm friends with a lot of Chads like Bradley Martin, Clavicular. They agree with me. You know, there's sort of like this alliance between the guys that don't have sex and the guys that get the most sex. We know what women are about. It's the guys in the middle. Guys like you in the middle. It's the beta male orbiters that say, she's amazing. You're a misogynistic pig. Because I don't know what that is. I guess
well, also, let's give an example here. Most girls that go to college or university, who are the guys that ends up banging out most of those broads? The ones on the sports teams, the jocks that are considered the assholes. Why aren't those girls sleeping with all those nice guys? Don't you always find that weird? The girls are always sleeping with the quote-unquote assholes, but they're not sleeping with those nice guys with the glasses and the notebooks and shit.
Being a nice guy isn't attractive, MSK.
But that's what girls say they want, though, right? I mean, girls say they want a nice guy, but their actions sure prove otherwise.
Let me explain to you what I think it is. I think when a 27-year-old guy who's never got laid, never had a meaningful relationship,
I feel called out.
Says that women shouldn't be allowed to vote, they should stay at home.
That was literally the mindset for most women not 30, 40 years ago.
Well, women 40, 50 years ago were too busy punching out babies in a time where we could actually like live off just one person income.
Yeah. Good Lord.
All they do is fantasize about being raped and being beaten up. That's what they want. That they're annoying.
Nick is like, I mean, you said it.
Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. Holy fuck, this pose. Oh my
I need that
God.
on like a thumbnail. Just
that they get fat, that they get ugly. That's a misogynist. Now, you may not understand it.
How's that hating? Misogynist means you hate women.
I-
How is that hate women saying women get fat and ugly? How's that hate?
Well, remember, MSK, we live
It's
in the
literally
era.
a leftist Democrat. It's literally a leftist progressive tactic.
I know.
They say things like that. It's always buzzwords. It's, well, you're a misogynist. They never say you're wrong. You're a misogynist.
Well, remember, MSK, we live in the era where facts are racism or facts are violence.
Yes.
Facts
Words
are
are
sexist.
violent, yeah.
Facts are sexist. They're misogynist. It doesn't matter. You could hit these kind of people with all the facts in the world. Doesn't matter how truthful it is, because it hurts their feelings. They're gonna buck you at every single turn, buddy.
Because your knowledge of women is so incredibly tiny, but actually you are the embodiment of a
Motherfucker, you
misogynist.
haven't gotten laid in 30 years.
And
Shut up.
If I was in a way, you have the deep-rooted misogyny of some of the actual boomers I know. Yeah, here you are.
Look, Nick is just Nick is just looking at him like, "Are you done, bro? Like, are you seriously
Are you
done?"
good?
7 years old. Most of the current studies show that a lot of men are really disenfranchised from society, no longer have physical relationships with women if they.
Piers, I wonder why. This is where I'm like, dude, I like you, man, but this is where you lose me right here. There's studies to prove why men are acting the way they are towards women. And then idiots like this guy go, well, you're the fault. You're the reason why. The studies quite literally prove there's a reason for that. And does nobody go, hey, maybe I should analyze and look at why guys are doing that? No. They're doing that because they just hate women. That's the only logical reason. What?
No,
What?
It's definitely not because we've been told that, oh, if you approach a woman, you're a predator or you're a horrible human being.
I know you've seen them do quite literally Facebook Reels, Instagram Reels, TikTok Shorts, TikTok videos, YouTube Shorts of women literally saying, "Why don't guys approach me?" Remember that white lady who was wearing that orange dress like months ago? She went viral because she was like, "Hey, I'm walking on the town on the night, no guys approaching me. Gee, I wonder why."
Or you see the videos of the girls with their ass and titties hanging out being interviewed. It's like, you want me to approach that? A girl with no fucking class, like, at all. You want me to wife that up, Piers? Are you fucking serious?
Never associate with women and build up instinctively misogynist views about women. And I fear you're in that position.
Well, the thing is, I love that line of reasoning, which is so stupid. The way people get to those points is from interacting with women. Just because someone says something in a way that you don't agree with it doesn't make their experience not true. I'm not talking about my truth or anything, but studies prove that dudes ain't about women's bullshit anymore. People can cope and say, oh, it's because it's misogyny and all that stuff. Doesn't matter. That's what it is. Women actually would probably sleep with that misogynist guy before they sleep with you. I know that for sure. They ain't sleeping with you fucking blue-haired losers out there that simp for them. Oh, yes, ma'am, I would love for you to put your foot in my mouth and feet fuck me. No, they're not sleeping with you. They fucking they're disgusted by you.
Be careful, MSK. There's always that one motherfucker out there that is into that.
You're just a bit of a lonely guy who wants to get laid and can't for whatever reason. And it's made you bitter about women. And I don't know where that's come from, but it's fascinating.
I want to know where his venom is coming from. Like, once again, he sounds so
It's probably the Hitler interaction they had before this, probably.
No,
the Hitler thing is hilarious.
First of all, you're very caught up in the labels. It's always, you're a racist, you're a misogynist.
You said
these
were
words
a racist.
mean nothing to me. Oh, hang
you
on.
gave
Whoa,
yourself,
can I respond?
You gave yourself the label.
What is this?
You said, I am a racist. I didn't give you the label.
Okay.
You said, Nick Fuentes, I am a racist.
Calm down. Calm down.
Did you or didn't you?
It's okay.
Did you?
Pause.
Yeah.
So this is what I was talking about earlier, where he keeps saying stuff like that. Oh, well, you said Hitler was a really cool guy. Oh, you said, oh yeah, you were a white supremacist and a racist. Does Piers not know what being facetious is, or what jokes are?
Like, what the fuck?
It's like, do you not know comedy? You fucking dumbass.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
so
here's
I
the
didn't
thing.
give you the label. You did.
Why are you yelling at me?
Because you're trying
Why
to
are you
infer
screaming at
something
me?
that didn't happen. You said, I gave you the label of being a racist. No, you did. You said, I'm a racist. You
Okay.
gave yourself the label.
You're gonna have to tone it down a little, all right? You're gonna have to bring it down. Relax. Review, okay, please calm down. All I said is you're hung up. I didn't say you gave me that. Maybe I did.
You did.
But here's what I mean. What I mean is you're just hung up on proving you're a misogynist. Okay, you're a racist. Okay, you denied the Holocaust. And I'm not about the labels,
You
man.
didn't deny
I'm
the
just
Holocaust.
past that.
Women quite literally vote in the most awful, bluest ways, and then shit gets wrecked by it. They shouldn't vote at all. They're stupid.
I said to you, look, Nick, as I said to you, I just wanted to go over the stuff that everyone uses out there about you and get you to respond. And we are getting, I think, a long way in this interview. Right?
Okay.
You didn't deny the Holocaust. You accepted there's been a Holocaust of at least 6 million Jews.
I'm a maximalist. I'm a Holocaust.
That is significant.
I think it's more.
You did admit you're a racist, and you have spelled out a thought process about women, which is the purest definition of misogyny that I've ever seen. And you've said you're not gay. So we're getting somewhere.
I still can't believe.
Does he really think that's a gotcha?
Hey, I made you admit that you don't have premarital sex. Sounds like a W in today's side.
Gotcha, you little shit.
Gotcha, bitch.
Okay, sure, whatever. Dude, his what's the best way I can say this? He's got Piers just has really big old man yelling at clouds kind of energy.
Yeah.
Does that make any sense?
Oh God, man. Here we go.
Sort of anticipated that you would make some choices about how you wanted it to go, and I was fine with it. So I thought it was terrific.
As a Catholic, you're probably aware the Jerusalem Post has recently called on the Pope to openly condemn you. Would it matter to you if the Pope did? He's an American Pope, obviously.
It would be very disheartening, yes.
Why?
Because
that's
he's the head of the church. He's the vicar of.
Also, during this interview, there's a part where Piers asked Nick, "Do you think women should be pope?" He was like, "Women can't be popes." I don't know why anyone would ask someone that. It's the fucking dumbest thing ever. Actually, it says in the Bible, women are not supposed to lead. They're supposed to listen and let men teach. It's in Timothy. If you don't believe that, don't like it.
Look at MSK quoting scripture. I like this side of you, buddy.
Yeah. I know way more than these people that fucking talk shit about trying to live by. Women quite literally aren't supposed to be in position of power if you're supposed to be a Christian. It's not a thing. But people say, "Oh, it's New Testament." Oh, all right. Well, I guess I don't know, man. It's like pick and choose. Doesn't matter. It's what it says.
Christ. So if he condemned me, that would be very disheartening. And it would depend upon what he would say exactly. But yeah, I wouldn't like that. I wouldn't like that
if
at
he
all.
condemned you because you've openly admitted to being a racist on this show?
Why would the Pope give a fuck about your show?
Actually, popes aren't supposed to judge. I don't know. What the fuck kind of logic of Christianity?
Hey, sure. I'm sure the Pope goes home every night and watches Piers Morgan while the world goes to sleep. Sure, pal. All right.
Oh my God.
Get the fuck out of here with your coping ass. Fucking idiot.
Piers Morgan questions Nick Fuentes on black versus white crime statistics.
Do it.
How long is that one? That was only 6 minutes. Okay.
Pachanga Resort Casino.
No, we don't
Shut
want.
up.
We don't want Wachanga. Oh, I love they show only white people. I wonder why.
Oh my God, MSK.
Hmm.
See, there were some Asians in there.
Oh yeah, Shang-Chi. No.
Not specifically.
Unskippable. Oh, only black ladies talking about car accidents. What the fuck, dude?
Right, Steve.
No, because I know it's far fewer from
Okay.
experience.
Okay.
Because it's like you said. Well, and hang on. And I would add to that, Irina Zarutska wasn't the first one. That was also after Austin Metcalf was killed in Texas.
Sure.
After
But
Carmelo
how many
Anthony
times has it
stabbed
been
him in the neck.
perpetrated by white people?
Right here. This is where deflection goes. This is literally classic deflection. That's quite literally whataboutism. What about what white people do? That's not what is being discussed. What is being discussed is black people doing crime. Not white people, not Mexican people, not Indian people, not Guatemalans, Puerto Ricans, gotta gasolina people. Fucking hell, man. But other people, quite literally,
the bomba clot.
black men or women commit more than 50% of violent crime while only being 13.7% of the damn population.
That's pretty crazy.
Violent crime. We're talking like carjackings, drive-by shootings, robberies.
I think the only reason my work doesn't get broken into, because literally, like, it's in the middle of the ghetto. Like, there's a lot of shootings where my fucking work is, but it's literally not even a minute down the road from like the police station. So.
Good Lord. The funniest part of it was when he was like, do you think a female should be Pope? No. He was
just immediately, no.
Oh. Yeah, a female actually can't be Pope though. And that wouldn't be misogynist to say because
that's like saying women can be kings. No, they can't.
They can't. It's actually do definitions not mean anything anymore? Whatever, people. All right, so guys, after the Nick Fuentes Piers Morgan debate, it was revealed in probably the most funniest fashion, because I can see why Piers has his opinion of women given who he is, and you will find it out right in this video. This video made me laugh so fucking hard.
I haven't seen this. So,
oh God,
like, what's the context here?
Prepare yourself, my child. You're about to be entertained.
Entire discussion, debate, interview, whatever you want to call it, between Nick Fuentes and Piers Morgan. And the funniest part of it for me was towards the end, about an hour and a half in, where Piers Morgan is starting to grill Nick Fuentes on being inexperienced with women. Now, this is actually a weakness that Nick has. I've seen him being interviewed or debating with women in the past, and he doesn't come off great because he doesn't have a huge amount of experience with women.
No, he comes off like
MSK.
MSK.
He's got him on this. He's like, yeah, you're a virgin. You need to have sex with a woman. And it's like, okay, Piers.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it just cut off.
Hold on. Give me one sec. Oh, I know what this is.
What'd you
do?
I
was having sex with girls. Nope, I was looking at too much porn.
Oh, dear God.
And
get all the horse cock off your screen. Jesus Christ.
Good Lord.
Virgins.
All right,
I mean, it's very, very playground, don't you think? But also, it's not like you can hold yourself up as the model of masculinity when the Groiper...
Buddy, I don't think anyone looks at Piers Morgan and goes, that's the model of masculinity.
Yeah, right I don't think anyone looks at him and goes, you know, what a Chad that guy. Like, he's such a model guy for all the men in the world.
And especially not after what got revealed.
Curse has struck. And Nick Fuentes' fans have dug around into your personal life on the internet.
Oh no.
Oh no. I'm scared.
No.
I'm scared.
This is what I always tell people. Stop virtue signaling about shit. Oh fuck. I hate when people virtue signal like what Piers Morgan does. Women are this, they're that. They're misunderstood. No, they're not. And I know the reason why you think that way is because of the way you treat them.
So the next time Piers debates Nick and he calls him a sexist, Nick can look at him and go, well, you're a cuck. Is that where we're going?
Quite a lot of interesting stuff. And that made other people start looking into, well, hang on a second. If Piers is like, no, you need to get a woman and then you will be normal. Well, a lot of your relationships...
Wait a minute. You hear that? You're not normal because you don't have a woman. Hey, all you single guys out there, you're not fucking normal because you don't have pussy in your life. What? Fuck off.
Yes, once you finally get laid, you'll have this epiphany where you will imagine in your dreams flying pigs and tooth
yes.
fairies
It's
farting bacon out of the sky.
getting pussy in my life is the equivalent of me seeing Morbius for the first time and ascending. Women's phone numbers just start popping up in my phone. Okay. I don't want to get off topic.
No. Like the way Piers Morgan said it to Nick was like, man, dude, you just gotta get laid. As if getting laid is like the equivalent of watching Morbius at the theaters. What the fuck?
God is dead. Long live the king.
Yes, once you get laid, Dr. Michael Morbius will ascend from the sky and go into Valhalla. What the fuck, dude? Oh my god!
Actually, very public.
No, wait. What? Once you finally get laid, Martin Scorsese will grace you with his presence and go, "Yes, absolute cinema." All right.
We're good. We're fine.
Okay.
Normal. Well, a lot of your relationship is actually very public facing, Piers, as in you've put it in the newspapers or your wife puts it on Instagram, and doesn't exactly come across very well, actually, Piers.
What's crazy is Piers Morgan condemned Andrew Tate for calling out his female colleagues, and then he doesn't call out his wife for what you're going to see she posted about him.
Oh, no.
It makes you look, and I'm not going to sugarcoat this, like a literal cuckold whose wife regularly cheats on him. That's what you appear to publicly be. Piers' wife seems to be basically brazenly contemptuous of him. Right?
They both look like toads in that picture. Like, what the fuck?
No, she looks like she's doesn't like this guy. So
she looks like being held hostage.
From everything I dug into, I'm usually gonna shit on women because women are stupid pieces of human garbage. But I will give her a little bit of credence here. She gave this guy every reason to not marry her, to not date her, to not be around her, and he just wouldn't take no for an answer. I am actually on her side. And I've read what she said about him. She gave him hints. I'm not wife material. I'm a fucking cum dumpster. Don't marry me. And he stood. I'm on her side. I'm on her side, and you guys will see why.
He reveals that when he met his wife, Celia Walden, he was bombing, giving a speech in front of 1,000 people, and everyone was jeering at him. No, who could have imagined? And the only person laughing was Celia, who was laughing at him. She was really laughing at my discomfort. So the very first time he meets her, he is a clown to her. He's a figure of fun to her.
He looks like
she probably thought it was just sex.
He looks like Rumpelstiltskin from Shrek Forever After.
She probably was like, "Hey, this rich guy is interested in me. I'll just bang this guy." That's probably all it was.
Thinks he is fucking ridiculous, and she really just doesn't seem to give a shit whether he exists or not. Piers admitted that Celia has forgotten their anniversary every single year since they tied the knot in 2010.
Oh, no.
Oh, shit. Oh, I can't make it to the video. This bitch don't even care.
There's no fucking way. Oh shit.
Oh shit. Oh shit. She basically said, "Fuck your engagement, bitch." Good lord.
Back home.
Speaking on Lorraine, he revealed she's forgotten it for 9 consecutive years.
Oh yeah, I forgot I was married to that fucking asshole.
I can't, man. Oh fuck. Oh.
Holy shit.
The reason why this is so funny is because of what we just saw. This guy was simping so hard for women. His own wife has forgotten their anniversary date for almost a decade.
For 9 years.
Oh shit. I'm gonna cry. Oh shit!
That is
Fuck
fucking.
me.
That is.
Oh, this
comedy
lady is so
gold.
based. And this proves women are garbage.
In her airspace at all, so I have a wife who never remembers our anniversary. That's really unusual, Piers.
Yeah.
It really makes it look like she
Yeah.
doesn't love you, like she doesn't really want to be with you, like she's not attracted to you.
Orange.
And you're actually-
It's like I said. It's just deflection and projection.
Yeah,
That's
all it was. Yeah.
That's all it was. He was mad as fuck because he knows his whole love life is
Dude,
just
I
shit.
saw an Instagram post where she posted a picture of him vacuuming the floor, and she said, "I better come home to that floor vacuum."
Like she's gonna whoop his ass if it wasn't.
He's gonna
cleaned
get
properly.
belt to ass if I get slapped in the face. Make sure my floor is clean, bitch.
She's gonna come in the front door and throw a fucking
And
boot
this
at
is
him.
what we're talking about with dudes. You don't marry women like that. And guys will tell me, "No, dude, she's amazing. She treats me so good. She fucking cucks you. Talks to you like your shit. Treats you like your shit. What part of that is love? You dumb retards."
And then 5 years later, she's gonna get on TikTok and go, "Oh yeah, I forgot. That's my fucking boyfriend."
He said, "Lol, fuck that. How am I gonna vacuum with my?" I know damn well Iron would never let Selena talk to him like that. I know Orange would never let his wife talk to him like that. I know Savage Dad would never let his wife talk to him that way. I know Lapsed is not going to let his wife talk to him that way. Gray's different. Sorry, Gray. I love you, man. I don't know, Gray. You might let your wife talk to you that way.
You
Gray's the
leave
only
Gray
exception.
alone.
There's guys I know here that are married. They will never let their wife talk to them that way. If any woman spoke to me like that, goodbye. It's like you know what that chef character in South Park. Goodbye. That's it. I'm done. Get the fuck out of my face, bitch. Go suck my fat cock, you stinking whore. Oh,
shit.
I miss Chef, man.
Bit of a burden.
Yeah.
She spends her time mocking, and I'm guessing it's literally that she's with you for the money and possibly the status.
So not only did she forget that she was married to the guy, but she's actively mocking him.
Oh, but wait, there's more.
It's better from there. She admitted no, she wasn't impressed at all with him. She wasn't too impressed with their first encounter and was unsure about even posing for a picture with him. So he came across as a loser and a simp. May 2005.
This is fucking great.
I can't.
You can't make this shit up.
Oh, it hurts.
Oh.
Seconds after we first met, I remember thinking, do I really want to have my picture taken with this guy?
You were lying. My fucking stomach is on fire right now.
But wait, there's more.
After he left Good Morning Britain, there was a double-page spread in The Sun that she posted on her Instagram that said literally, "Please hire my husband. I'm sick of having to look at him every morning."
Please hire him. I'm tired of looking at him. Get him the fuck out of my house.
Fuck. Please hire my.
It's the funniest shit I've ever heard in my life.
Hey, yo.
How'd you get the job? My wife. How is that possible? She just wanted me to get the fuck away from her. That's Piers,
I'm
right?
not. I'll feel bad. I'm enjoying this.
She told The Sun, being married to Piers is basically one very long eye roll. But what people don't realize about Piers is he's usually very quiet at home because he's exhausted himself. The only reason I'm sad about him leaving Good Morning Britain, and the fact that I wake up and there he is staring back at me morning after morning. Unfortunately,
Holy shit.
That's the downside to this. I have to see his dumb fucking face every morning when I wake up.
Oh, dude, it's like that joke in 2.5 Men. Remember when Alan said, man, they wake up and they hate the very touch? She literally hates the touch of this man.
Oh my god. Dude, she's probably sleeping there like at night and he's like next to her. And he just unconsciously like maybe drapes his arm over her. I could just see her like just cringing in bed.
Oh. Holy fuck. 7 minutes left. Oh, the roast. It can't get any better than this.
he's got all of his energy back now, so please someone give him a job. Like, okay. The wife seems to have no respect for you, and she seems to genuinely not really like you very much, Piers. And there are a weird number of articles that make Piers look just like an embarrassment.
What the fuck is this headline? Cecilia Walden reveals Piers Morgan crashed his car on their first date because he was too busy staring at her.
That is fucking wild. Holy shit. Imagine
what?
I can't imagine crashing my car because her legs look that good. What? Imagine having to explain that to the cops.
Somebody help this man. Bruh. Dude, hey, ladies out there, find you a man that'll look at you the way Piers Morgan looks at his wife.
Just find you a man that'll literally crash his car because he thinks you look so good.
I can't. Oh, it hurts so
My
bad.
stomach hurts.
Russian simp, frankly. Apparently, he crashed his car on their first date because he was too busy staring at her legs. And she like he gets into an argument with some guy. They followed an incredibly hostile exchange. I was quite taken aback and asked if that happens to him, and he said, yeah, a lot. So he's just generally hated by the general public, right?
Gee, I wonder what gave
why.
that.
I wonder why.
I wonder why.
Unashamedly sycophantic. He described Celia in the resulting GQ article as ridiculously beautiful, inspiring equal doses of admiration, lust, and fear. Celia adds, I actually had a friend who had a crush on Piers, and I told her that she was mad. Like,
Can you be?
No, we can't be anything. You're a cum guzzling whore. Fuck you. No, we don't need it. Fuck her. Eat my ass.
That's not very encouraging from your own wife, Piers. We arranged to meet for the interview, and Piers managed to straighten out over the course of 4 different meetings. He kept saying, yeah, there are a few things I didn't quite get, and each of these meetings ended up with us having more and more alcohol until eventually he declared his real motivations and says, the thing is, you tick every single one of my boxes. And I said, well, that's weird because you don't tick any of mine.
That is cold. Holy shit. I just feel like we're made for each other, you know? Well, that's funny because I don't think that at all.
Could you imagine? That was their conversation at Thanksgiving. Oh, honey, I love you a lot. Well, I actually fucking hate you.
No, it's like Family Guy, Star Wars. He's like, I love you, and she's like, fuck off.
She actually treats him like Alan from 2.5 Men. It's fucking hilarious, dude. Oh, God.
And now look at me, cue a resigned sigh. I reckon that she was like this unattractive beta. He's insufferable. And I'm not attracted to him at all. In fact, I think he's a clown. However, he is fabulously wealthy, isn't he? He does have 3 mansions.
Because that's all women care about. Money, status.
3 mansions?
He's very wealthy. Yeah. He worked for it. You know, I'll give him his props.
What would you even do with 3 mansions?
Like, what the fuck? His wife can use them to get blown out by 6 black guys.
So, maybe I can just accept his gifts. And she says, I wasn't caving at all. So Piers started aggressively pursuing me in the most bizarre way possible.
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
no.
That makes you sound like a stalker.
Okay. Like, what an absolutely desperate simp Piers Morgan is.
Piers Morgan's wife, I wear the trousers. Celia Walden on Good Morning Britain. Good Lord.
I wear the trousers, she says. She is, of course, the man of the house. She is the one who calls the shots because she is the one who is...
That is a sentence that should never be formed.
To the marriage. And he is the one who is desperate for her to like him. And really, I think it's his money that has leveraged her into this place. And so, embarrassing. Very embarrassing. But then, like I said, the Groiper curse struck.
Oh,
and the Groipers started looking at her Instagram. And, there was quite a lot on the Instagram that really was humiliating for Piers Morgan.
Oh.
Now, it's not bad enough that your wife publicly disrespects you in the newspapers, right? It's not bad enough. But basically, she says, yeah, I didn't find him attractive. And I'm kind of only with him because he love bombed me with gifts. And I realized he was super rich and I could just be a total bitch to him all the time.
Hey, and that's why I told you guys I'm on her side. If she's giving off that level of, hey, I don't like you, it sucks as a guy to get rejected, but you got to go, all right, goodbye. I'm good. That's what I got to do.
There comes a point where it's like, dude, where's your fucking sign? Like, we gave you 1, not 2, not 3, not 4.
The one that was so funny was when she said the worst part about him is I have to wake up with him staring at the back of my. That's one of those like.
No. The funniest one is she said that he crashed the car because he wouldn't stop looking at her legs.
Good hell, dude. Oh, dude, men are cooked. You have a guy with this big of a platform doing this level of simp shit. Men are so cooked.
Things that she posts on her Instagram are really deeply humiliating for Piers. And I don't know if he knows this. In fact, I think...
Oh, he knows. He knows.
He does know this, right? I mean, she's got... like,
what the fuck is that?
Him as a hairdryer blowing her hair. Does anyone know where the off? She's more of a blowhard, right? Okay, fair enough. That's right.
Can I get that as a gag gift for my sister?
Bro, this lady is funny as fuck. What a based woman.
She is based.
She's handsy and hanging all over this guy. It's like, okay, yeah, fair enough. That's not that much. Why we all need a best boyfriend?
What the fuck?
What the fuck is this? Oh my god!
He's just down in the corner.
Oh.
Jesus Christ!
What the fuck is this?
Why we all need a peepee?
It's like, right, guy hugging her and Piers Morgan fuming in the corner, but then it gets just like more explicit.
Hey, yo,
she had all these pictures of her. Just
oh no, we've not went to her Instagram.
Busy embracing with Lenny Kravitz, reading Lenny's brilliant memoir and thinking back to a sunny Saturday in Paris. He'd taken a 3-year vow of abstinence at the time.
Sunny Saturday in Paris.
Huh?
Sure.
Right, okay, so tried to shag Lenny Kravitz, didn't manage it, but
something from Fantastic Four. Matt something. I forget his name. Matt Michelson.
I think so. Yeah,
that's his name. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, fuck.
This may have been given on loan by his wife. I may be some time. Right, okay, yeah, so it implies she shagged this guy.
Oh, hell no.
She's just shacking with everybody.
Oh, God.
Piers.
Oh, I heard allegedly that she takes like 6 weeks breaks from being married.
Or said Reed Richards does fuck blondes.
Oh, Oswald, behave, right? Okay. Oh, just very popular with men. And she's very
my
handsy with
God.
men on her Instagram. Right, okay, I'm sure there's nothing to worry about here, Piers. If anyone's distracting enough to make you slice half your own head off, it's Mr. Lowe. Don't rush home, Piers. Oh, right, she's trying to shag.
Don't rush home. There's no fucking way.
Oh my god, dude.
Like, who is gonna pull Piers aside and be like, Piers, listen, dude. Like, we need to talk about this.
Oh, no. I can't remember this. An actor called Lowe. And
what the fuck?
What the fuck?
when husband's away, Mr. Suds comes to play, and it's some guy.
Mr. Suds!
And
Mr. Suds! What?
Wait a minute, hold on.
MSK, what are we doing?
Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. I almost had a stroke. What the fuck did I just read and hear? When the husband's away, Mr. Suds comes to play.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh my god. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Why is he wearing a Speedo? Who wears a Speedo just to wash their car?
Bro, it's really hot outside. My ass cheeks are wet.
You don't understand. I had serious Florida swamp ass going on.
Oh. Wait a minute. This might be the worst one. Hold on.
Wait a minute. It's worse? What do you mean?
Wait a minute. Is this how
an actor called Lowe? And then there's this one. When the husband's away, Mr. Suds comes to play, and it's some guy washing car and his pants. Right. Okay. I mean, I'm sure Piers is feeling pretty good about all of this. And then you've got this one where she's
Look at the book. Look at the book.
Obviously, Piers.
That has to be fake.
How to live with a huge penis. Oh, fuck.
I'm gonna die. I'm not making it to work
Together
tomorrow.
we can help end the stigma for men like
I'm crying. I'm crying.
all too often these men are banished. What? What is this lady posting?
Morgan doesn't have that problem. Anyway, my husband Piers Morgan doesn't like me to have male friends because he's convinced they want me to have sex. They want to have sex with me.
You don't fucking say.
You don't say. But what's Piers gonna do about it? Divorce her? He ain't doing that shit.
I like to think that Mr. Suds and the Speedo is what broke the camel's back on that conversation.
Yes, honey, I saw you were getting BBC'd on your marriage break. Just imagine that being like a lunch conversation. So, honey, what did you do when you took I'm not making this up. She takes 6 weeks break from them being married. She takes breaks.
What?
So, honey, what happened when you were taking a break from our marriage? Oh, I got BBC'd.
Mr. Suds came over to play. Also, that's why the car's clean.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Look at this guy. He's like, wow, this guy really
Dude,
is a fucking
hold
loser.
on. Before you play, props to him because I don't know if I could go through all of this without laughing my ass off.
Through it.
Like,
I would have to edit the video at least 1,000 times. I couldn't do it.
He is being extremely professional going through this.
Holy fuck, dude.
You don't have sex with them. It seems that you're publicly humiliating your husband by suggesting any other man on earth is desirable apart from him. But to be fair, all of this could just be passed off as well. You know, it's just banter. It's just me. Ha ha ha. I'm just being so funny on my Instagram, humiliating my stupid, fat, annoying husband.
Okay.
I mean, let's be honest. That's probably exactly what she thinks about it.
Yeah, and the thing is, the reason why you're not supposed to do that as a woman is because you were just embarrassing your husband. Like, you have those girls on Facebook that blast their boyfriends, and then the girls will go, well, why do people think me and my boyfriend have problems? I don't know, because you post about them, you dumb bitch.
Okay.
Hey, you never shut the fuck up about him.
It doesn't seem very respectful of him. But I guess Piers Morgan is such a simp that he's prepared to accept the public humiliation for decades now.
Oh, wow.
That's not proof that she's done anything. I mean, is having an account on Ashley Madison proof, though? I think if your wife or husband has an account on Ashley Madison,
what's that?
Then it's probably fair to say they are definitely cheating on you.
Isn't Ashley Madison like a porn site or something?
I'll look it up right now. I'll be honest, I genuinely don't know what Ashley Madison. I'll just type it in Google
It sounds familiar. I don't know.
Ashley Madison. Good Lord.
Don't get a virus, MSK.
Hell no. I'm just gonna go to AI mode overview. Ashley Madison is a global online dating platform specifically for discrete relationships, including extramarital affairs, open relationships, and polygamy.
Oh no. Oh, that's worse.
Bro. Oh shit. The slogan says, life is short, have an affair.
Piers, get your wife on the phone.
Piers, please.
She's got some explaining to do.
Bruh. Oh yeah, of course it's based out in Canada. What else? Of fucking course. That shouldn't be a surprise. Okay. All right.
This is the funniest episode of your show.
Oh shit. Bro, life is short, have an affair. What a based ass fucking slogan that is.
The sole purpose of that website to literally have extramarital affairs. That's the point of it. And of course, Piers Morgan's wife has an account on there. Like, that is wild. Absolutely wild. How much she seems to despise him. And so, put in that light, you think, well, all this talk of him being like, yeah, men and women are equal. Well, no, your wife is clearly superior to you in your relationship. So she doesn't think of herself as your equal. As far as she's concerned, you're punching up, right? All of that seems like a kind of way of justifying how he's treated like such a beta in his own relationships. And of course, a few years back, she decided to go on a 5-week, quote, marriage sabbatical. Now, I'm completely sure, Piers.
A marriage sabbatical?
It worked wonders. Piers Morgan's wife, Celia Walden, credits a 5-week marriage sabbatical with reviving their relationship.
I doubt that.
Is that where she was at that guy's house with the Remember I told you earlier? Yeah, this bitch goes on 5-week marriage breaks.
She spent 5 weeks with Mr. Science. This is embarrassing. Like, I know we were ragging on him earlier, but now I just kind of feel bad for the guy. It's like, dude, you just put this relationship out of its fucking misery, dude.
If she divorces him, she'll take half his money. It's actually financially better to stay with her than it is to get divorced. We know he didn't sign no prenup. He's screwed. This is, bro, you are fucking
I don't think this kind of relationship is in God's plan for anyone.
You know, like, if the Lord told him in a dream, maybe God told him in a dream that this is the love of his life. And if he did, that's not God. That was Satan. That wasn't any Lord we know. That was Satan incarnated.
I am that I am, and you shall be cucked for the remainder of your days.
Her Ashley Madison account went completely untouched during this 5 weeks. You actual cuck. Like, I'm sure she wasn't just non-stop cheating on you. Completely sure. Because I mean, it's
okay. I'm gonna take a page.
What were you saying?
I'm gonna take a page out of your book. She definitely got a train fucking ran on her, dude. Like, there's no fucking way.
Oh God. Oh goodness gracious. We're right there.
Coincidentally, an account with Ashley Madison. There's nothing to worry about there. Don't you worry about it. I'm just going to post on Instagram all of these other guys. Don't you worry about it. And of course, there is the long history of me saying you're really fucking annoying. And one of my girlfriends who had a crush on you, I think she was mad. I think she was just mad. What this all adds up to is the fact that Piers Morgan isn't really in a position to lecture anyone about what being successful with women actually looks like.
Yes, he should be. There's no possible way in hell this guy should be lecturing any man on this earth about what a actual marriage should look like. God, I'm not kidding. This guy's wife takes 5 weeks breaks from him
to hang out with Mr. Suggs. I'm not getting over that. I'm gonna remember that for the next 2 weeks.
Okay, so I can't scroll up for that, but Kaguya's top gal reposted this. What was this one?
What the fuck?
So this is a lot of headlines. Here's the one on Instagram. The at-home father has had a lot of time to train to get fit, and even posted a snap of himself vacuuming the house after his shock. What the fuck? Oh no! I want to go see her Instagram. Piers
do
Morgan.
you?
Yes. This is a based woman.
You know, this explains a lot to me now as to why he seemed really agitated with Nick. Because, like I said, he was just projecting onto him. Like he knows nothing about relationships because his own fucking relationship is just messed up to high heaven.
And is this women empowerment? Treating your husband like shit? That's women empowerment?
I mean, till death do us part,
hell
right?
nah! Oh
What?
hell nah! This bitch is a fucking whore thought 304.
Did you go to her? Did you go to her page?
Oh, whoa, buddy.
Bring it up. Bring it up. Bring it up. If you can.
I might have to follow her. This is a based ass fucking chick here.
I don't know. Pool boy? The fuck?
Incel and insult. Just say you can't control putting your dick into holes that have been full of other men's semen. Oh, I want it all done by the time I get back from work. Also, you missed a bit. God damn.
Wow, that is no.
Oh no!
Oh no! Dude, are you sure? Oh my god.
What's this one?
Dude,
the more you dig into Piers Morgan's wife, the worse it gets. Jelly shots, latex, and laughter. Might night with you have
no. That shit is funny.
Best.
Wait, what? His wife.
All right. As per the contract.
I fucking can't. I can't.
Oh my god.
Wait, wait, go back. Go back up to the what? Over 72% of Israeli men have culture.
He's from Britain. European men are weird, dude. Oh my shit. Fuck.
It led to Rupert.
Very cat.
Cox Pierce. No.
Oh my god. I can't. The huge penis. All right, so I found her Instagram. Okay, I found it. All right.
Let's.
Oh god. Oh, that dude straight up grabbing her ass.
Dude,
This was
that motherfucker is like 3 fingers deep in that shit.
25 weeks ago, she posted this.
Thank you.
That was like 2 months ago. That's like 3 months ago. Oh my god.
What the
Huge
hell?
penis. Story time with Bruno Tonolini. What? Bruno Aioli is always special. I imagine.
What the fuck is that? Are those nipples?
What
is that?
I can't. I'm not getting in trouble. Stages of relationship. I like you. I love you. Why are you breathing so loud?
That's not what she says to him in the middle of the night.
This only gets funnier because we know what she really means by it.
That did look like Ozzy Osbourne orange. It did.
I'm sorry I slapped you, but you didn't seem like you would ever stop talking. And
you see,
when you're married to Piers Morgan,
you wouldn't post this kind of shit unless you hated your fucking husband.
Wait a minute. When you're married to Piers Morgan, I'm sorry I slapped you, but you didn't seem like you would ever stop talking, and I panicked. What the fuck?
Did you get my card? Wait, go. Did you get my card? No, but I assume that's because you did send me one. Oh, Jesus!
This is the best lady we ever had in the show.
Wait, what does that book say? The pink one.
The woman destroyed. When your husband cancels date night and you turn a passive aggression and performance art.
I ain't gonna say she's a gold.
This is amazing. Bro, stop it.
Oh my god.
In bed with Rupert Everett. And let me just say this. The man has good pillow talk.
Wow. Piers is dead. God, man.
Dear God, Lord. I mean, I'm not going to say she's ugly for her age. She actually looks like she aged pretty okay.
She's not, but I mean, this whole situation is just funny.
Good Lord.
Like, it's like there's no fucking way he's okay with this.
Where's the Speedo one? I need to read the comments on that one. That's Speedo one.
Are you talking about Mr. Suds?
I can't believe this is a thing, man.
That's just sad.
That's sad, actually. I can't even laugh at that one. That's just actually fucking sad.
What the
Wait a minute. Reading Lenny's brilliant memoir and thinking back to a sunny Saturday in Paris, he'd taken a 3-year vow of abstinence at that time.
What? I don't think he was abstaining after he met
Wasn't
you.
abstaining anything. That wasn't abstaining shit. What is this? Bruh.
Whoa, what was that picture? Go back.
I can't. YouTube.
What the fuck?
This lady's. I can't. I'm gonna get in trouble scrolling down this shit.
Remember, it's performative art, so maybe not.
Hold on. Let me find it. Piers. Oh my. How do you type it in? My search history must be screwed. Piers Morgan's wife's. Oh my god. Pool guy. IG post.
Just type in Mr. Suds.
Mr. Suds. Jesus Christ.
Mr.
I can't find the app. And maybe she deleted it.
She might have, because I mean,
Piers
I mean, sooner or later you would come across these compilations of all these people just making fun of you. Like,
oh my god. I want to find the one where it was the Speedo one. When was it posted? Let me see.
I don't know.
Oh my god. That's so fucking funny.
AI might dig you out. That's what Orange said.
She posted that. It doesn't say the date. God damn it. It just says Hollywood. 334 weeks ago. So let me see.
That was a couple of years.
So
right?
okay, so that was like 2020. Okay, so it has to be here somewhere. That's it. She did delete it. She did delete it.
Yeah,
Oh,
she
unless we
did.
missed it. There's no way. We didn't miss it, right? Yeah, she deleted that. Oh shit.
She probably got tired of people just
Found it.
Oh, you did? Oh, sweet.
Oh, thank God. When your husband I'm still never gonna let this one live it down.
What
No,
the
no,
fuck?
no. Fuck. Why is that a post? Oh God. Here's some of the
Wait.
comments.
Ever? Oh no. Yep. Keep going.
Would Mr. Suds go near that old crow?
I hate this world.
Yeah. Oh my God. What a very honorable wife he has. Wasn't he just grilling Fuentes too about not having a wife? Joke's on him now.
Right.
Level 1, her being there watching. Level 2, her taking a photo. Level 3, her saying she'd swap Piers for him.
I mean, dude, there's after all of this shit, he is in no position to ever be telling anybody about, about relationships or grilling them for not, having one or not being married. Like, motherfucker, your whole relationship is a joke. sit your old boomer ass down and shut up.
That might have been the funniest
Dude,
thing.
my stomach is aching so bad because of all the laughing.
Oh my God.
Like, I'm hurting. Like, I'm actually in physical pain right now.
Oh God. So this was Jody's. This is the last video we have. It's only 20 minutes. This was Jody's the state of the DCU past, present, future. Now, before we cover this, maybe we just cover it next week or whatever. You got to go to bed, or are you good?
I'm good for another 30 minutes.
Okay, we're good.
If you want to.
All right. So the DCU, started with Creature Commandos. Then we got Superman. Then we got Peacemaker season 2. Then we're going to be getting Supergirl. Then Lanterns. Then Clayface. Then Man of Tomorrow. Now, the DCU, you would think it would start off with Superman, which it did. Good. Well, cinematically start with Superman, but the first actual thing it started with was, Creature Commandos. James Gunn has now been saying he's been gonna retool the Brave and the Bold movie. So we are actually in a weird spot with the DCU. I mean, Creature Commandos, Superman, Peacemaker season 2, Supergirl, Lanterns, Clayface, Man of Tomorrow, and we don't know when we're getting that Batman movie. It's definitely not going to be what he announced it was going to be back when he announced that whole chapter of Gods and Monsters. So he took that shit and yeeted that shit out of the fucking window. Honestly, I don't think you didn't hate Superman, did you? You actually found it enjoyable.
I enjoyed it for what it was. I didn't hate it, but I mean, there was definitely some flaws.
There were some major flaws there.
There was.
Yeah. Huh.
It could have been. It could have been better.
Yeah, I actually think Supergirl might be a better movie than Superman. Crazy, honestly. I actually think it might actually be a much better written movie. I think Superman has quite a bit of writing problems and a few problems where it should have been way better. I stand by everything I said about the movie. I enjoyed my time watching it, but it's hard. It's a movie that I can tell won't age very well.
Yeah.
This version of the character. Hey, I think Superman and Lois is a much better version of Superman than that movie.
Well, especially if he keeps playing Superman and eventually somebody else takes over the reins. Are they gonna change the style up or just the overall vibe of the film compared to the first one? It'll be a little jarring, but
Andre, what's up, buddy?
Me, two men on a desert road, looking in the mirror, walking down the street, as the only promotion for Lanterns for over a year. And then you release a little teaser of a teaser that's 7 seconds long that shows them on that same very dirt road that got them to have to walk in that picture in the first place.
Not ready to get up in front of the class until the ring says you are.
Yeah, that I get it, but that was just a horrible cut up mini teaser. What the fuck was that?
Yeah,
I was like, nah,
I'm I'm not even that excited for Lanterns.
You know, it's crazy. I'm not
Like,
either.
Yeah, like I mean, I get that there's people and that there are people out there that are huge Green Lantern fans, but me, I just don't. I don't care for some reason. I just like, do we really need like a Lantern show? Why not just give us a Green Lantern film?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, that would be like Marvel going, "Oh yeah, we're going to introduce Spider-Man in a TV show." It's like, no, make a movie out of that. Like, what are you talking? Like, use that as a fundamental pillar or stepping stool to building your universe. Like, why are you just going to throw that away in a show? Like, come on.
Yeah, it's weird because the thing is, when you have the way the universe started, I would say Superman kind of did what it was supposed to do, but I don't think it made as much money as people keep saying it did. I don't think it was this big, huge, profitable box office success people keep saying it was.
No, it only broke like $630 million, right?
Yeah, 616.
Yeah.
Given the budget, marketing, and everything, like that movie didn't even break even. Like that's an actual failure. And people keep saying, but VOD numbers and stuff like that. We don't know what those numbers are though. But reports have come out and said, oh, it made $150 million in profit. That still wouldn't even mean anything because the movie quite literally from a budget like that needs to make like $900 million to get anywhere near profit. That's nothing. Like the movie failed financially. I'm sorry. You know
what was the budget for it again?
Superman. So Superman. Let me see. I'm pretty sure it was like 250. Let me see. Superman's budget. Let me see really quickly. Superman budget with marketing. 200 million. 100 million marketing. Now, the reported budgets from some people was like 225. But most outlets kind of stayed on the $200 million, right?
Yeah, they would still need to make a lot more than 616 to break even.
Yeah, so IMDb, THR said the budget was 200, widely reported from those guys. Variety said the reported budget was the marketing budget was like 125. So production budget around like 225. That's insane.
That's fucking crazy. And people people are wondering why movies are so fucking expensive. This is why.
Yeah. So let me make sure we hone in on some of these numbers here. 225 for the production budget. Marketing budget could be anywhere between 125 to $200 million. That means this movie could have been produced on a $400 million budget almost. Even if you want to take it from a $300 million point of view. I'm sorry, guys. That did make profit at the box office. That didn't do shit.
Nope.
It didn't. I mean, I'm sorry. You guys can believe what the studio said, but the studios didn't actually say it did that.
Well, studios lie about their box office numbers and their budgets all the time. I mean, look at the situation that happened with Captain America: Brave New World. If you total everything up, including the reshoots, that's about a $400 million film.
Yeah, even when they were lying about that movie's production budget, even the budget that they said, the movie still failed on that too. So I find it so weird that because it was THR and Forbes that had articles that stated that Superman did not do well financially. Then their tune changes. And, this happens where you get different information and you may change your perspective on it. I understand that as a concept. But Forbes had articles quite literally stating Superman was a failure financially. And then all of a sudden, it's profitable. Even if I were to believe it made that much money on VOD, that still doesn't cover anything. Doesn't cover jack shit. That would put it at what? Like 716? That's not good either, guys. If Superman had made, like with Thor Love and Thunder, it made less money than Thor Love and Thunder. Thor Love and Thunder made like 720.
Now, if the movie was only like $100 million, I could say,
or like $80 million. If it was $80 million, fine.
Yeah, that's a success. It barely scraped by. Good.
Yeah.
But $250 million budget, and it only made 616. No, it's
sorry.
No,
guys
didn't.
Like if it had
at that point, that's just copium coming from people.
I mean, if you want to believe what the THR and Forbes have now been saying about Superman, go ahead. I don't believe them. Sorry. I don't believe them. And we don't have those VOD numbers available to us to go, yeah, that's 100% proven. That would be you speculating, you know? That's what that would be. I'm sorry. That's literally all that is.
And they're not going to drop those numbers because
they need to paint Superman as a success. And people kept telling me, MSK, if Superman doesn't do well financially, are you going to call it out? Yes. This is why you guys know I'm not some disingenuous fucking person here. I said if Superman doesn't make a certain amount of money, I will say it failed. And I have been. I don't think Superman was as financial success people keep making it out to be. It's not. Just because you like the movie doesn't mean it was a financial success.
Yeah.
You know? Actually, Andre, I like Thunderbolts. It was way better than Brave New World. Brave New World, not good, you know?
It was
Get this man, James Gunn, the hell out of here, bro.
Gracias por ver la esquina de Jody. Thank you for watching.
With what DC is doing versus what
he met Zoe Saldana.
Oh. Okay.
That's pretty cool. Okay, all right, okay.
Marvel is doing.
And she's black. It's like,
subscribe to the channel because I'm gonna do a Marvel-based video about what's to come, how I feel about it, my excitement level, and what I think is gonna happen. That video is gonna come in the near future. So subscribe to Jody's Corner, by the way. Hope you guys doing well. Hope you guys had a great day. James Gunn.
I didn't. My wife slept with my brother and she got her asshole blown out.
DCU.
So you and Piers Morgan got something in common, huh?
And I mean, nobody can legitimately say that I didn't give James a chance. Because if they say I didn't, that would be a lie.
I gave him a chance too. I was like, you know what? Looking at his resume and what he did at Marvel, he'd be the right guy for the job. That's if you're purely looking at resume, right?
Well, that's if he can stop making James Gunn movies that are James Gunn movies. You know?
That's why I feel good putting this video out, talking about this, being honest with you guys, because integrity is important. And even though I'm a little bit DC biased, my channel, I would say 60-40 DC to Marvel, because I grew up on DC. DC means a lot to me. But then Marvel showed me something in 2016. I said, let me give this a chance. Civil War and Winter Soldier, all those great movies made me a stone cold Marvel fan too. So I'm a fan of both. But right now, and
for me, I've always just loved them equally. I grew up with them both. Not as much comic influence, and I went over my whole comic book history on my comic book channel, but I love them both. But I do have a preference for DC a little bit more because I saw their stuff first. I saw Batman the Animated Series first and Superman the Animated Series first. So you never forget your first. That's all it is.
I was the opposite. Once I saw Spider-Man the Animated Series.
That's the third one I saw. Yeah, that's the third one I saw. Yeah. That first season is peak. So good. Yeah. Yeah.
My whole life, I've been a little bit more of a DC fan. I can admit that. But what I've always been was honest with myself and honest with you. Even though I have a bias to wanting DC to do better than Marvel, to compete with Marvel, to make Marvel better, I always kept it a buck with Marvel and DC. So all these opinions are 100% truth because, while it might be easy to get 1 million subscribers by lying and manipulating and riding the wave, it's just never been my style. Truth always wins in the end, but that's neither here nor there.
Well, the thing is, I don't think DC has ever been competing with Marvel. I like how DC fans always think that. When was DC ever competing with Marvel? BVS? That movie's fucking horrible.
Well, Warner Brothers might have been
Suicide Squad.
Warner Brothers
with that.
Warner Brothers might have been trying to compete with Disney, just not in the right way.
I don't think, man, those weird CW DC TV shows that fell off the rails after like 4 seasons.
We went from a standalone Superman movie with Man of Steel. Okay, sure. If you want to use that as a stepping stone to establish your universe, cool. But then all of a sudden, Batman shows up out of nowhere in the second one. It's like, okay, I guess. And then third movie, Justice League. It's like, but who are all these characters? We haven't had any time to establish them or anything. Doesn't matter. Avengers Age of Ultron is coming out. And we need a Justice League movie now.
I will say this. Superman may have made more money than Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four at the box office this year. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I told you this. I like Fantastic Four more. I thought it was a much better movie.
I've rewatched them both since then. I think I like Thunderbolts still over
Yeah.
Fantastic Four.
Would
more.
you have Thunderbolts over Superman?
I would say yeah.
Yeah, I'm honest. I think Marvel actually knocked it out of the park this year, minus Brave New World, with the movies, not the TV shows, movies. I think Thunderbolts was really cool. I enjoyed watching that, and then I enjoyed watching Fantastic Four. I think Superman, and as much as I have a soft spot for it, but I don't think it's as good as those other two movies. It has way too many flaws, and it's I'm so much more connected to Superman than these other characters.
Well,
I wanted it to be something much more, and that's what I got, and I was like.
Well, with Thunderbolts, I kind of felt, I mean, we've talked about it before on the channel. When I was watching Thunderbolts, I kind of felt like I was going back to the glory days of Marvel.
Yeah.
There were plenty of moments where I laughed, I cheered, I cried. I mean, it was a really good Marvel. It was a really good film that really harkened back to what Marvel used to be and what Marvel really represented to me. As where Superman, yeah, it was fun. And, I liked it for what it was, but it just kind of felt like another James Gunn movie. Yeah. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it's like, well, Superman is supposed to inspire and be this symbol of hope and peace and, be this figure of, hope for the future. And it's like, well, it's the entire movie's just kind of a joke.
Well, the thing is, it's the decisions that James Gunn makes that really knock the movie down for me. So I went over this a lot. I mean, the Jor-El thing, you can, it's debatable.
You can interpret that anyway.
You can make that concept work based off the premise of family, but I just in general, like if you ask me, right, something I don't like the decision what he did with Jor-El. I fully get that, but I can make it work with what they're giving me. I don't like Superman's just so weak in the movie. He's just so weak.
Well, I defend that a little bit by saying he was fighting. They did establish that he was going up against enemies that he had never really fought before.
And Superman's trailers were amazing. Those Superman trailers with that score and everything, those are amazing. Those were so well done.
That's probably why Thunderbolts flopped. Their trailers really weren't that great.
Their trailers actually suck donkey balls. And then Crypto, I didn't really like that, but I did like the Superman movie in a lot of different areas too. I mean, I just. Oh my God! The whole CGI that road he was in. He was in that river with that fucking alien metamorphosed kid.
You can't tell me that Marvel and DC still ain't competing. They both released superhero movies that both had black hole sequences in them. Like, come on, seriously.
Yeah. I just want to know when was DC ever competing with the MCU? I mean, Endgame, Infinity War made $2 billion in like 3 months.
Well, I mean, BVS did come out the same year that Captain America Civil War came out. You can't tell me that wasn't a coincidence.
Yeah, it's like when you attempt to talk to a hot girl and you abysmally fail and then your dick gets flaccid and you run away. That's kind of what that would be to me.
I'm sorry, what?
Just so that you know that I'm telling the truth in this video. Got nothing to hide. Okay, so I gave James a fair shot. People were in my comments on my live stream saying, oh, James is a weirdo. James is a freak. James is an MCU stan. James is a one-trick pony. James only knows how to MCU the DC. It's over. It's bad. He's not the right guy for the job. And I understood process, but I ignored most of it because all of that was biasness, in my opinion, to the contrary, to make DC not rise. So DCU can't rise up because, man, DC was doing good for those last 2 years, right? And I think
where Joker 2?
Joker 2 bombed. Aquaman 2 also bombed. Shazam Fury of the Gods bombed. Really
Blue
the only
Beetle
good bombed. Really
the Flash mega bombed.
Yeah, really the only good thing that's come out these past couple of years DC wise is the Batman, and even then, that's still very divisive amongst fans.
Yeah. I would say the last in 2022 was also Black Adam. Yeah, so let's just go from the last 3 years. Black Adam, not good. The Batman, it's.
I like the Batman. I like
2023 Shazam 2, not good. The Flash, not good. Blue Beetle, not good. Aquaman 2, I never saw. Oh, Blue Beetle, I also never saw. Sorry. I didn't see Blue Beetle or Aquaman. I don't talk about movies I haven't seen. But
Blue Beetle's better than Aquaman.
I saw Black Adam, Batman, Shazam, and Flash. Those were all not. I mean, Batman's the best out of the bunch, but that's not saying much, though.
I mean, it's still the best out of
And then I saw Joker 2. That movie's an utter dumpster pile of shit.
Joker 2 was definitely one of the movies of all time.
Truly a movie of all time. Like, certainly cinema at its finest.
Martin Scorsese came out and gave it a standing ovation and everything.
I don't know what crack that dude was smoking when he directed that, but that was a heaping pile of ass.
I thought I heard him say he didn't want to do it, but the only reason he did it was because the studio gave him a shit ton of money.
Truckload of money will change anyone's
I
mind.
think that people were trying to get in the way of that. Honestly, we got a fandom full of fanboys and fangirls who have their own interests at heart. But here we are at the end of 2025, looking into 2026, and I have a different perspective on things. Since a year ago when that Superman teaser came out. Those are some good trailers. Regardless how you feel about the Superman movie.
I agree. Those trailers were very good. Wonky little CGI with the way his eyes were moving, but the score was so good. The score was awesome.
Those trailers were peak.
I agree.
Aside from the suit. Never liked the suit.
I understand. There's better suits out there. I agree with that.
And the dog. But
I agree with the dog. Annoying as fuck.
Now, looking a year after that.
You don't like James Gunn's dog?
No, I don't like that dog. Throw it in the trash.
Way of thought processes, or my current state of what I feel when I think about DC and what they're doing. So you could very much call this the state of the DCU 2025. James isn't doing too good, y'all. And the first red flag for me was starting the DCU with a cartoon. Yes, Creature Commandos. You guys know about it. Many of you guys haven't even seen it.
I haven't. I
haven't seen it either.
Because I can't blame you. It's a cartoon.
What? I always said the dog was annoying. I didn't like the dog. I said the only way to make that dog work is if he talked. That's the only way to make it really work. I never liked the dog. After watching, I was like, this character's fucking annoying.
Also, side note, I love how your chat is just going after Sparkles.
Good. Fuck her. Love you.
And who the actual hell are the Creature Commandos? Well, just think of them as a Suicide Squad, a Guardians of the Galaxy. Keep that in mind. That narrative is going to take us all the way to the present. A cartoon to start the DCU, not really a good look in my opinion. I shrugged that off.
You could also look at it from the aspect of it's on the small screen. It's not going to have that many eyes on it. But if that's the first impression, I mean, from people that I talked to, they said they really liked it actually. So,
I've heard good things about it.
I've only heard good things about it. That's
it's just me personally. I don't care. Like, I don't care about these characters. So,
like, first impressions do matter, people. As much as people don't like admitting that.
Then things got a little bit more personal between me and James, to the point where I announced an exclusive scoop that Waller, the Amanda Waller series, was shelved, scrapped, canceled, done away with. And James quickly, as he said he would do, when somebody calls out a rumor that could potentially hurt people that he works with, he will shoot it down, swat it out the sky. And that's exactly what he did. Via tweet, he said it's absolute bullshit. It's still being written by blah, 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 which effectively called me out. And I took it to the face, to the chin.
Well, I remember this. I do remember this. Like, he had made a video saying the Waller show was canceled. And guys, though, that Waller show's never coming.
Nobody wanted to see that anyway. Like, look, I like the actress that plays her, but nobody wanted a fucking show about Amanda Waller. Like,
yeah.
Like, what would you even do?
I don't know. She would go to Section 8 housing and be a Shaniqua. I don't know. Fucking hell.
Okay, dude, come on.
Good Lord.
All right, James called me out. He said it's untrue. All right.
This is what James Gunn does a lot. He'll go around and he'll debunk things, but he doesn't actually prove any evidence that he debunked it. He just says that's not true. Well, I people understand this though. You have to prove it's not true. That's how things work in life. You have to prove things are not true by evidence. That's how we have courts.
My sources are pretty solid. Actually, every time I put an exclusive out, it's been 100%. I've never got a scoop wrong. not once. So this was like, okay, for sure. Maybe I was wrong this time. He was wrong. We were wrong. Okay, we got it. And that was that. Then 6 months, a year goes by. Where's Waller now? They pushed it back.
Just like my dad doesn't exist.
They said we have to release the date later. There's still no release date for it. So as of right now, it's pretty much proven that I was right and James Gunn pretty much lied on me in order to make himself look better. I still don't know why he lied on me. He made me seem like I'm a liar and disingenuous, only for me to be proven right at this point. So that's just a personal thing, right? I still let that slide. In comes Superman. Superman is a film, in my opinion, that is a little bit polarizing, but overall successful when it comes to the mission. What is the mission of Superman? Superman's job was to convert people who are negative on Superman to opening their mind up and giving them a chance. Did James do that? Absolutely. So I'm going to give him a lowercase w for doing Superman, for doing the right thing with Superman. There's some personal decisions like Viltrumite Kryptonian parents. That is the uttermost blasphemy, slap in the face to Superman and his fans that he did in that movie. That's
okay. I will say this. Kryptonians are not like awesomely good people. I think that's a big misconception of people that don't actually know Superman's comic book history. They're not good people. Superman's parents are like the exception to the rule kind of thing. You know? Like General Zod quite literally was bred to fight and have war. Okay? Like Krypton exploded for a reason, people. Like, I understand what James Gunn tried to do with the whole dad thing. I do get it. But do I like the decision overall? No, but I do get the mindset about it. James Gunn, in my opinion, only did that to stand out, right? Because when he was questioned about it, he was like, well, how do I make my Superman movie stand out differently? He only wanted to do it because he wanted to stand out. It had no actual merit. He had no actual reason to do it. It's the same thing like Zack Snyder's Man of Steel movie. Superman letting his dad die by a tornado. That was stupid. That was pretty divisive. No one likes that, you know?
relatively unforgivable. That pissed me off. There's some real shallow narrative in that movie that didn't really help. Superman's a character that you can absolutely dive into, but James just reinforced the stereotype that there is no depth to Superman because Superman was a very shallow movie, surface level. Reminded me of like an MCU movie. Superman was like an MCU movie, and it had a Guardians of the Galaxy feel to it, with Guy Gardner being involved and Mr. Terrific and Lois, them doing the same little Star-Lord action sequence with his little gyro balls. It was a very Guardian scene.
Okay, so I will say this. Lots of movies do that. That's not just Guardians. I think Guardians has truly poisoned people's brains. But they do have I would say things can be similar, but this whole notion and narrative that Guardians started all that it's crazy.
I never, here's the thing. I've heard what people have said about, the Justice Society and, characters like Guy Gardner and Hawk Girl in the movie. I never once thought that they came in and like stole the show from Superman. Like I felt like I felt like
in the movie, honestly.
No, like they have like a combined screen time of like what, maybe 10 minutes?
Maybe 10 minutes.
At least. So this whole conception about, oh, well, it's just Guardians of the Galaxy. Not really. It's about Superman the whole way through.
Yeah, it's once the narrative hits about what his dad wanted him to do on Earth, that's pretty much all Superman. And it's all Superman the beginning part of the movie too, when Lex Luthor's talking to, oh my God, Frank Grillo's character. Oh my God. It's the captain guy. Oh my God. Rick Flag Sr.
Yeah.
First part of the movie. It's like
and the way I read it was, okay, these characters are here purely for the fact to set up the fact that, hey, there are other heroes out there in this universe.
Yeah. Because James Gunn did say the movie was supposed to basically be an opening to show you the broader world of the DC universe they're trying to build. So this thing where it was there's a problem. Guardians was probably one of the worst movies to come out ever because the narratives the good and bad ones are so cancerous. People can't look at a team-up movie without calling it Guardians, even though that concept has existed in movies quite literally since like the black and white days.
Yeah, I mean, there were plenty of team-up movies way before Guardians was even conceived.
Literally, people call Star Wars a team-up movie.
If they were going to reboot the Expendables, would they say, "Oh, it's just Guardians of the Galaxy"?
God, man,
fucking hell!
You guys know the scene I'm talking about. Moving on, I give Superman a C+, B-. It's floating in that category somewhere, but we're giving it a W. Then what I found out was that, James said he's going to shorten the theatrical box office. Why would you shorten the theatrical box office of Superman when this movie needs to hit standards? Then I realized what he said to Rolling Stone before Superman came out. He said he's not looking for a grand slam or a home run. He's absolutely good with a base hit or a double.
So James Gunn, when people were questioning him about how much money Superman actually needed to make, he said the movie doesn't need to make $700 million. I remember he said that. I was like, dude, if this doesn't do well financially, that could be the end.
Yeah. Your new DC universe or vision for the DC universe is going to be dead before it even starts.
Yeah, I don't know why he said that was one of the dumbest things he ever said. Well, it doesn't need to make that much money. Yes, it does. That's actually quite literally called a profit. You actually quite literally need to make money with this kind. It's not a charity, James. They're not paying you all this money so you could just like not make the money. They pay you money to make the money, not lose the money.
I like James Gunn, but I have a sneaking suspicion about whether or not he's just got this massive ego about himself. It's like, oh, I'm James Gunn. People are going to show up for my movies anyway because, I'm James Gunn.
Yeah.
So if that's where he's coming from, it's like not everybody's like that, man. Believe me, there's a lot of people out there that really don't know who you are and don't give a fuck about you. So
he also said that Superman, there's these unrealistic expectations that Superman has to do so well. He says, no, guys, I don't care. I'm not as worried about the other DC movies. I'm worried about my movie. Just as long as my movie can make $500 million and break even, we're good.
Yeah, he was right. Joey's right about that. $500 million of breaking is not good enough. Anyone that says otherwise is retarded as fuck. Superman, I didn't even, in my opinion, break even at the box office. It quite literally failed. Even if you want to add in the VOD numbers and all that stuff, it doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter. It did not do well financially at the box office. And the only reason why they're pushing out more stuff is because they know if they restart the universe over again, people will have no faith anymore because they didn't have faith before. And if you tell the fans one more time, we're going to restart it again, they're going to give up on you. That's just how that works.
I don't know if I could see DC going through another fucking reboot.
They have to keep going. That's at this point now. They have to keep going. It's like the Piers Morgan marriage.
For his words, as long as Superman makes its money back, it's a W for him. So when I heard him say that, I was scared and I felt like, all right, this guy clearly doesn't give a shit about Superman. Peter Safran forced him to do Superman. He didn't want to do Superman. He turned down Superman in 2018.
He did. James Gunn was offered Superman in 2018 after Marvel fired him. It's weird. Marvel fired him for what I would consider it's weird because I would usually never agree with that type of method of firing someone. But the things that James Gunn posted, I would say this. You kind of did the right thing there, Marvel. You did. And then you know what they did?
Yeah, but that was like 10, 15 years ago, dude.
I know, but it's like it's like, man,
that would be like you getting a job at a big CEO company, like, 20, 30 years from now, and somebody going back in time on your YouTube channel and finding all this shit and all these clips of you acting a fool.
To be fair, I was never talking about touching kids. I would never. That's
I know, but
Marvel is going to stick to their guns on it. Stick to your guns. But they're like, you know what? We kind of fired you for a good reason. No, come back and finish your trilogy. Then
they realized they realized, oh shit, we fired the one guy that can actually make Guardians of the Galaxy movies work. So, oh shit.
but that right there, them hiring him back to do that movie proves they didn't give a fuck about those tweets or the context that those tweets actually mean. They don't care.
No,
all they care about is making that money. It doesn't matter. That's why I said it was all virtue signaling.
All right, this is a guy that doesn't like Superman, but here it is. Another director, another showrunner that hates Superman and will make him look bad on camera. Zack Snyder did it first. Now James is here. It's a sad state of affair that we live in, guys. It sucks. But moving on, you're shortening the theatrical window. I understand why, for all the reasons I said in the last 30 seconds.
Shortening the theatrical window is the reason why movies are in this like do or die state where if they don't make money in the first 2-3 weeks, then they just get sent to streaming. It's actually the thing that actually hurts cinemas, actually.
I'm gonna have to go here in a bit, but
all right, how much time you got?
About maybe another 10 minutes.
All right, we'll come back to this next week, okay? We'll just put a bookmark in it right there. So like 10 minutes in. All right, so yep. Nate's got 10 minutes here. We'll go over just a few comments. Hey, did you know the CEO has this vid called Harassing Women?
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, my God.
Dude, your entire chat has been having their own conversation the whole time we've been talking.
I don't listen to these clout-chasing bastards.
You should. They're your chat.
Nah.
They come here for you. Or do they come here for me? If they come here for me, you guys can all come subscribe to Full Metal
They're definitely
Nate.
coming in for me. Because oh, God, man.
Come watch us play D&D when we start doing that in January again.
Good Lord. Andrea says, well, good night, everyone. I need my body to sleep. Yeah, I'm probably going to head to bed after this, too. I mean, I'm wide awake. I don't really need to go to bed. It's going to be my last day off. I got to go back to work. I don't know what the schedule looks like for Christmas. I have no idea. It's going to be hell.
They finally gave me mine, and it's the most fucked up thing I've ever seen in my life. I'm like, so let me get this straight. You want me to work Christmas Eve, work a couple hours on Christmas, and then go home?
Mm-hmm.
Huh? We smoking crack? I don't know. I guess I'm loading trucks on Christmas Day. That's fucked up.
Some guy said, told you 3 years ago, but you didn't want to listen. And some guy says, and you blow Zack Snyder's ass.
What are you reading? What is that in reference to?
There was a guy calling Jody out for something, and some guy said, no, because you're a fucking Zack Snyder glazer. Oh, the new thing, if someone likes James Gunn, they call them gun glazers.
They call him a what?
They call them gun glazers. Holy shit.
It sounds like an awkward sex position. The gun glazer. Jesus Christ. I could use a hug, Miss Sparkles.
No, you don't need to be touching her. She is overrated as fuck. So
you say that about every woman that you talk to. What's gonna happen when you meet the one and we get Mrs. MSK? You just gonna keep calling her overrated too?
Hell yeah. Hope she gets my humor too. I'd be like, fuck this stanky hoe. All right. So do you have anything planned coming up that you would like to let the audience know about?
Other than me just getting ready to stream Resident Evil Village, not much, dude. I'm D&D's kind of going on a hiatus until after the holidays and the new year. Like we just did episode 25 of Curse of Strahd this past Sunday. It ended on a big cliffhanger. They are currently squaring off with Strahd in a hostage situation. So I've left it up to the party to basically figure out how the fuck they're going to get out of that situation without getting killed. So that's going to be interesting when we come back to that. But
oh my God.
But other than that, dude, no, I'm just really the only thing I'm going to be doing is just hanging out with Iron Oxide and Theo and streaming with them on occasion while just playing Resident Evil Village and hoping I can get it done before Resident Evil Requiem comes out next year.
Yep. I don't know if we'll be able to do this next week because it's Christmas week. And guys, I don't even know what my schedule is going to be. So next week, I know we're going to be on for Monday. Tuesday, I mean, most of the week, I'm probably just going to play it by ear because I generally don't know.
If you do a Christmas show, let me know. I
probably am, but be honest here, I don't know. So like I usually have these kind of weeks. The only days I would be off are like Monday and Thursday. So if I have Monday off, fine. If I have Thursday off, I'm good. But Wednesday's Christmas Eve. I don't know if Warren is going to be doing something. Like I generally don't know. Like this week coming up, I'm going to have to make sure I have things set out. Because I know Friday, like when it's, even when after this week is New Year's, you know? So
yeah, I know.
Like,
you know that's fucked up. They're making me work on Christmas, but they're not making me work New Year's. Like what the hell?
What the hell? Yeah, so I don't know. I'll be definitely for sure working New Year's Eve. New Year's I'll probably be off because I'm usually off Thursdays. So it's just I don't know. I have to see the schedule first before I make any more plans on the stream schedule coming up because I know we'll be here Monday for sure. Wednesday I know I'm doing a show with someone, a one-on-one, and that's pretty much it. I'm pretty much just only going to be doing a show Monday, one-on-one Wednesday probably. Thursday if we have the show, and I think you won't be there on that Friday. You'll be working. There's no way. It'll be me and Warren that Friday.
We'll see what happens. I don't work Fridays.
Oh, so you'll be there. So you both are being Warren. Okay, so things should probably play out. But we just got to play it by ear. Yes,
I was having a brain fart there. I was like, wait a minute, will I?
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Dude, this last comment. This guy says, you took a quote where Gunn says that Superman is not be and end all.
Are you talking about the comments on his video? Or
Yeah.
Oh,
This I know you're talking about a bunch of retarded gun glazers. He's this right here. You took a quote where Gunn says that Superman is not be and end all and twisted to mean that Gunn doesn't care about the DCU. What Gunn was saying is true. Superman is not the be all end all.
You know, it's kind of the same thing with the Zack Snyder guys. For me, part of me is kind of hoping the whole Gunverse crashes just so I can watch these fucking losers just rage out.
Then the last part, he says, why would start off the DCU with the film that needs to cross $1 billion to be successful? That makes no sense. Oh my God. It needs to basically almost make $1 billion because of its production and marketing.
It doesn't even need to hit $1 billion. It just needs to turn a profit.
Yes,
and it hasn't turned a profit.
And it needs to turn a profit by making almost $1 billion. Warner Brothers sets that by how much money they invested in the movie. So by the money they invested into it, production budget and marketing, you need to hit that. That's what the numbers would say. It's not. Yeah, it doesn't make sense to have that kind of expectation for your movie. But if your movie almost costs $300 million, well, yeah, you're gonna be making like what Doctor Strange made. What Doctor Strange 2 made. That's what Warner Brothers wanted Superman to make. And it made $300 million less than that. And people said Doctor Strange 2 was financially not that viable. So how would Superman be financially viable making $300 million less? It's fucking retarded. People are just so stupid.
And people wondered why all I did was review movies instead of just reporting on movie news, because movie news would just drive me fucking crazy eventually.
Movie news drives me insane because people are stupid. No, but dude, they're gonna know that from the fact that, if someone thinks that would be Zach's version, they're stupid, because that should be self-explainable. That should be self-explanatory. It just, good Lord. But yeah, I'm gonna be blowing my wife's back out. But what the fuck am I saying? It's too late for me. Good Lord, I'm now talking retarded. So,
I mean, what time is it for you, dude? It's like 4:15 a.m.
1 a.m. for me. So I'll be playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel around noon, and then I have a one-on-one with Cancel This Podcast. No, it's not what's gonna happen with the show. It's actually an actual person's name that he goes by on the internet. And then I'm going to probably play League. But yeah, thank you guys for checking out this episode of the MSK Show. I want to say thank you to Nate for coming on, because DK Bones couldn't come on tonight because he had something that happened to him. But it's all right. We always make it happen. So